Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a final Sunday night soul push for Lubu. And that'll also, of course, get my soul minimum of 10k souls as well to make sure that I am guaranteed a reward in my alliance for Pigsy. And yes, tonight is the final night of the Johnny Walker A Song of Ice. Sponsored by, no. So. Hope everybody's having a good event, enjoying this. Oh, what's up, Extinction? Thank you for joining. Extinction, one of the, definitely, a lot of times, he's here for the entire live stream from beginning to the end. Groovy, what's going on? What's up, Pisces Shark? Thank you for joining. Gotta make sure we have enough in the glass for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna definitely finishing this off tonight. Limited edition. Definitely keeping the bottle. Super sweet. What's up, Elated Ruthless? Lex? Eric Carlton. If we were sponsored by Johnny Walker, I would always be here. Yeah, right? Oh, man. Well, I'm definitely picking up the Johnny Walker A Song of Fire, which is the opposite of this. It's just going to be another blended Scotch whiskey that's going to taste pretty much exactly the same, but I don't care. I just want the sweet limited edition bottles, basically. And I'm going to probably pick that up this next week and have it for next weekend's event. If not, maybe I'll pick up the White Walker. That's a little more expensive, but these were on clearance for $20. I was actually very impressed. It doesn't sound like you have. It doesn't sound like you have a protein shake. No, no protein shakes. So here we go. Back to. Oh, make sure you're grabbing your medallions. Still got an hour left, and grab the next one for me. But I haven't picked anything up from the actual event rewards yet. Maybe I'll do that on this stream, because I'm going to start using the portal stones. So, and I'm gonna use two, because my goal for this event, of course, is 10k, and I'm only at 6,000. So I'm gonna be using two more event tokens that were given in this event. My goal is still to grab 5. If I can't get up to 11k, I can only hit 10. Then I'll only get 4. So I'll add 2 to my already 8 that I have saved up for next week. So I'll have 10, and then I also will be saving up 4 of the event relics, because I have a rest of a 2-star that I can use on this stream, like I said, to give myself that boost that I need, because I need 3,000, essentially like 3,900 more souls to go. So let's do it up right. Just got one of my old Sons of Anarchy cigars here. I'll light this up to have with my Scotch whiskey. Try a Monkey Shoulder, good blended whiskey. Oh, there you go, Eric. Very nice. I'm grinding for 10k. That was my goal. I mean, I started at 57,000 gems. I probably will finish out the event with a very limited gem spend. Yes, I will have put 4 of the 8 relics I got from Theaters of War, but I also will have 4 more to go into the next event, which, not the relic event that starts Tuesday, but the one that starts on Thursday for the new Chinese New Year Titan. Shenzhou, or whatever his name is. I keep on forgetting what his name is, actually, because he said him on the stream. Kevik's here! Kevik! What a great time to join in. Or other known as Quick. It's been so long, and I really... Oh, man. So much has happened. But if Quick is still in the know, then he knows everything that's been happening. We'll see, though. Alright, so I'll collect a few things while I'm here. We'll collect the medallions. And Mask of the Dragon's not a big deal. All this stuff. Jade Statue, 3-star. The 4-star is okay, but I still haven't really equipped it on anything. The 3-star, it's not really that spectacular either. I'm going to pick up the Portal Stones not until a little bit later. But as you see, as I collect my gems, like I said, I started at 57,000. And as I go down the list here, I mean, it's really... Really hasn't been that expensive an event. That comes down to just straight out grind. Because if you're grinding, you're not gonna have to put in a lot of gems into it besides from just refreshing your portal stones. So yeah, there's my goal right there. It's 10,000. It's all well within possibility. We're gonna get another 1,000 gems there here very soon too as well, along with an epic token. Lost medallion, not a big deal. I would like to get to 11,000 though and get that one more medallion, and then of course the 5th token. You know, because that's really what matters. But here, just so I can get a bit of a boost on my souls, let's see if we can... Where is it? Yeah, it was. Yep, it's good. Quick. Got my max pig on Garrison extinction. Wow. What's up, Abu Thomas? So extinction, is that you just telling the community that you want to see what they got? You know, come up against your max piggy. King Ragnar, yeah, my target's 10k. What's up, Warhammer T? Seeing a lot of people's names here popping up that I haven't normally seen on a regular basis. I really appreciate everybody joining in. It's totally awesome. Really appreciate it. And of course, if you like the stream, go ahead and smash like. I'm just gonna say that, just because you all are awesome. So thank you for being here. So don't normally say that a lot, unless it's unless I was pulling DGs like I did the other night. All right, so yeah, we got to throw in Thor. He's got the 2-star equipped. Quick before this land gets picked up. But I've been hearing real good things about Pigsy, and actually, I've even heard people saying they're having fun playing with Lubu. Which doesn't bother me, because if Lubu is just as much very similar to like playing with Zeus, then and as a champion, because I always have a hard time finding stuff to. I have so much champion fusion food all the time during fusion events, and recently it's just been working on Pantheon Titans like Thor and Arca, stuff like that. You know, these battles will be fairly easy. See if anybody joins me here on Discord. I got to 11k because I'm not too interested in the pig. That's okay, Abu Thomas. That's exactly my total now, 11k. Oh, okay. King Ragnar, I'm at 18k souls. Which Titan should I level up first? I would recommend Pigsy, King Ragnar. Anyone know an alliance that's good? I'm looking for one. Well, Pisces Shark, you know what I'm going to recommend. The shark, known as Pisces. Give myself that soul boost that I need. Oh, here, and also let me show where I'm at in the leaderboard, though, too. NTG Hammers in 20th place, 713,000. That's because this event is actually, look, Beta Soul's over 1 million. You know, second place is just at 9.5. You know, 955,000. So yeah, when it comes down to, you know, this event being compared to being a flop event, it's not. The soul count for top 50 is above flop event category. Because if it's under 500,000 on the last day, it's definitely a flop event. This is definitely not the case. Now, is it a spectacular event? No. Is it a, you know, is on a scale of 1 to 5, you know, this is like a 3. You know what I mean? If it was just below 500,000, it'd be like a 2, and then if it was way below 500,000, it'd be like a 1. We've had a few 1s, definitely. So it is interesting to see a middle of the road event. And this weekend coming up, Groovy says NTG is the answer. See, thank you, Groovy. I just don't want to be, you know, tagged as being super biased, but of course I'm going to promote the alliances that I am in, or the alliance family that I am in. And I have noticed that even some players that have followed my streams for a very long period of time eventually find their way into NTG. It's just gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just gonna happen. And Dee's going to join me here on Discord here soon enough, I'm sure, because she said she's making dinner right now, so see what happens. My only issue is I can't always read soul requirements. Well, that's the thing. If you're trying to stay on one of the... if you're in the NTG family, we open it up to all of our alliances, which we have ones that... For instance, I chill out in Dragons right now, Pisces Shark. NTG Dragons. And on a regular basis, if I'm not interested in the event, they always get 4K gems on a regular basis. So if you're not interested in the event and you just want to get 4K gems in the event and your soul minimum is like between 1 and 4K, because depending on how popular the event is, I mean, sometimes to shoot for 4K gems you actually still have to have everybody in the alliance hit 4K, but those are for the super popular events. So most of the time it's only a few K souls that everybody has to put in, and everybody gets 4,000 gems. So, besides from that, though, all the other alliances in non-toxic, a few more don't have any soul requirements whatsoever, and then the main two NTG Hammer, which I'm in right now, and non-toxic, which are the two top 50 teams. They, of course, have certain soul requirements on a weekly basis, depending on the event. So if you try to stay in one of those teams week to week to week to week, yeah, you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to deal with a soul requirement all the time. But my preference is to hang out in the alliance that's going normally for 4K, because I can hit 1,000, 2,000 souls pretty much every week, no problem. Even if it could be a conquest event, then of course, or something else, and then it has nothing to do with you. Quick, Dragons are doing great, and are being led by Sparky. I'm not sure if you know who that is, but it's totally fine. He has a good crew of officers with him, including Foranic, who is still there, and things are going well. So Dragons is definitely doing great. It would be nice. It would be nice for you to come back for one season, one season with Dragons. Because they would all love to see you, I'm sure. There's plenty of players that are still there from when you had left. So, it would be nice. They would all like to see you. Especially Foranic. I got 2 4-star event relics, but also did 4 DG pulls and no 5-star relics. Oh, King Ragnar, I'm sorry. You lost your contact, Abu Thomas? Nope, I need more portal stones. And now we're actually going to pull from I'm going to do the 50. Because what's going to happen is, when we have that relic event, I'm going to definitely get at least the first 2 portal stone rewards in that event to save for this next weekend. So I can at least put the 50, possibly even the 75 into this event. Just because I know I'm going to get 2 more portal stone rewards, plus portal stone rewards in the actual event next weekend. So there's going to be a bunch. A lot of stuff to say. What's up, BMT? What's up, Ian Rogerson? Good to see you. Who do I have to message for Dragons? Dragons, Pisces Shark. You still have to message. I guess it would be Sparky, but here, let me see. Well, actually, I don't have him up right now because he's gonna be. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show his profile. So, yeah, actually, just message D, Pisces, and ask to get in contact with Dragon's leadership. Crap! How many more of these 2 stars do I have? 2 more battles. My soul count is getting a nice little boost. 6,300 now. I'm just hitting some really easy lands here. I haven't been doing that the whole time. I've been just going 12 souls at a time, raiding with not Thor and not with relics. So I'm just doing that on stream right now to give myself this nice little boost to get me up to 10k souls here at the end to finish out this event. And we are going to pull 2 relics because I'm going to use at least 2 out of the 4 to possibly 5 relic tokens I'm getting out of this event. I'm still putting some more forward to the next event. Plus, I'm saving 4 relics, 2 1-stars, a 2-star, and a 3-star from the most recent TOW. I was so very fortunate to spend only 1,100 gems and get a lot of event relics for it. You didn't miss it. She explained in the stream what happened. So D's second stream doesn't count as streaming, right? Yeah, Ian Rogerson, yeah. Yeah, basically, she's supposed to join me eventually here. But, basically, she tried to stream, but she's not able to. So I hope maybe she'll be able to stream here in the next day or so. We'll see what happens. No, D's gonna come on. D stream for like a minute or two, but it doesn't count because she still owes us. Don't let her try to say that counted. Yeah, I can show you top 50 great old ones. Don't worry, I'll show you that in a second. Hey, what's the thing going on with the 5-star Axe of Fire? Just got one the other day and put it on a Cyrus on my Gary. What's going on with the 5-star Axes of Fire? I don't know. Can you explain, Abu Thomas? I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, yeah. Don't want to spoil it. Well, yeah. I mean, I was talking to her before I streamed because I was supposed to help her with her stream, but she just didn't want to. Any idea what's D in game? Oh, yeah. It's DNTG. Here, Pisces. I'll just type it out to you right now. Yeah, just message that person. Alright, it's time to pull bonus altar. Got my cigar lit now. We're good. The Harlem Show, what's going on? Thank you for joining. D is now the president of Procrastination Nation. I'm still president. I'm still president. Don't you worry. Yes, still president. You heard there was a glitch. Okay, interesting, Abu Thomas. I'd like to know a little bit more. As in, like, what is it doing? Glitch-wise. 1 star. Alright, I'm gonna do 1. Got a 1 star again. Wait. Let's see. We'll do 1 more. The second pull that I was gonna do. Let's just see what happens. Three star. All right, just in case. To get a dub. It's a rule. Okay. So I got a second 3 star. All right. So we'll use probably 2 more 1 stars and 1 of the 3 stars. And that'll be it for the event, for this one. And then I'm going to save all the other relics for the next event because I just have to. I'm just going to try to save as much as I can. I was hoping for another 3 star though. If I would have gotten double 3 stars, it would have been nice. This event, people started to realize this is a capable defensive titan. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Extinction. It's true. What's up, Jupiter? Thank you for joining. So yeah, I'm playing with Thor only on Super Baby Lands. It's ridiculous. If anybody wants to join me on Discord, they can. This is your time to shine. Otherwise, it's going to be me solo streaming it. Like a boss. What's going on, Jupiter? Reversing the slots or something? I gotta look into it. Oh, okay. Interesting, Abu Thomas. Interesting. What's up, Chad? Thank you for joining, Chad. We're doing it up right. I grinded as long as I could. What's up, Tag Her? Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I saved a bunch of things, such as like portal stones and a couple event relics and stuff like that, to do that on stream, to do like the real final push now, because we're at 6,500. We're gonna get up to 10k, and I pulled a 3-star and 2 1-stars, so I'm gonna use them and try to actually still get up to 11k here at the end. We'll see what happens. Not finishing, Chad, but I will be getting, I already have Calabash, and I already have the, I have all the relics in this event. Getting a second one is nice, but isn't absolutely necessary for me, so for the most part, I just wanted to grab Lubu at 10k. That's also the requirement to be in a top 50 team, is 10k, come from outside. Not outside NTG, but outside NTG Hammer. So I'm putting in 10k just for the team, but also at the same time, that's going to get me a Lubu, one of the new Lubus, so I'll be able to sub that Lubu out for the old one. Be nice, I'll be able to get rid of the old one. And, whoops, did not need to do that. And then also, too, I'll be able to sub out the old Pigsy, too, and now I'll have 2 champions that will actually be half decent, because to be honest with you, and in all the categories for the most part, now Infiltrators is lacking a little bit for me as well, but for the most part I have projects in every category, in every class, so your hell is almost maxed. Nice, Pisces. Well, make sure you're working on all the relics too. Not just the fact that the Titan is being maxed, but make sure all the relics on the Titan are also maxed. It's very important. I wonder if Brain is going to pop in. Bad Mother Trucker's here. Yeah, of course, Jupiter. Brain pops in almost every stream. Including the last few. Oh, Chad, you should have joined the top 50 team on this one. Oh, where are you at right now, Chad? Are you in Dragons on or Legends? Yeah, I was trying to keep my gem spend as low as possible, but also still put in the amount of souls that we were going to need. My hell relics are all maxed, even the 6th one, which I can't equip that. Oh, nice, Pisces. Okay, so you prepared ahead of time. That's good. We're not supposed to get Wukong unless you buy some medallions with gems, correct? It's looking like that, Abu Thomas, but the thing is, though, the medallions in this event, and the medallions in the Relic event on Tuesday, Wednesday, and the medallions next weekend in the event, along with all the 6 hours, may be fairly close. It may be fairly close to 70. I mean, it may be 5 off, maybe. I don't know. I didn't do the math. I really didn't do the math to check to see exactly how many you would get. It's possible you may have to spend, 2,000 gems to get the new Wukong. Just to get 5 more or something like that. Maybe 10 more, 4,000. I don't know. But in all honesty, if we want to look at it this way, on a regular basis, when you play an event, and you're spending gems either on portal stones or on event relics, if you even spend anything less than 4 to 6k, like 6k, even grinders who grind it all out with straight portal stones the entire time, most of the time spend 5 to 6 to 7 to 10k. So, in all honesty, putting 2 or 4k gems into getting a brand new Titan like the Wukong isn't all that crazy. It's like saying, alright, well, we didn't have to at least do all that grinding. I mean, did have to collect some medallions here and there, but you were logging into the game anyway, so. Did I get the new Lubu, Piggy, and Wukong on the test account? You know what? I didn't even check, to tell you the truth. And the only reason is because I didn't see anybody else posting anything else about it. So, I honestly think that the case is probably not. But I did log into my test account just to get the, a lot of times I grab screenshots from over there just to create my thumbnails. What's going on with Hell? I have Max 1. Does she need to be broke out? Maybe. Jupiter, they're talking about the, well, Pigsy Shark's talking about as Hell. But, Jupiter, there was somebody talking about the 5-star Berserker, the new 5-star Berserker Relic has some sort of bug going on. I don't know. I need second pig to max out. This event is stressing. Really? You need a second pig? See, again, with the way you play Extinction, I'm sure you need stuff to constantly be leveling because you just fly through it so quickly. I mean... Oh! Yeah, right, Michael Marlowe. That's right. Sup? DT's that stream earlier. You're absolutely correct, Michael. She's supposed to be on here. She's supposed to jump on here at some point. I decided on which Titan I will raid with after Hell's Max. I can't use my Dracor till Monday. Oh. Okay. So, what are you going to use then? Alright. Just looking at where we're at now in the soul count. 6,700. Nice. Killing it. The end is going to be a brutal grind because, like I said, I'm going to use 2 1-stars and then a 3-star, and then it's just going to be a straight grind out to 10k at the end. I maxed my Wonder Woman, Super Runa. She's going to be one of my best defenders. Nice, Abu Thomas. Yeah, I got mine at 51. She is doing great. I almost have all of her relics maxed, and yeah, my new 4-star Runa is doing really well too. I was really pleased to stop leveling Chronoses and have a different project like the new Runa. So what does everybody hope the new Titan that's coming on Thursday, what class do you want it to be? I'm kind of wishing for another infiltrator at this point because I mean, I didn't level any of the Tars except Minotaurs, so to be honest with you, it seems like between Bast and Arya, I already have them both at high level, and I don't really need to worry about anything else. And it seems like I have projects in all the other ones now at this point, especially now that I'm going to be getting some champions now. Before it was like, well, champions was like the biggest hole in the fusion days. I didn't know what to do. I got Divine Touch for her too. Nice. Yeah, I got Divine Touch for her too, but that's definitely not maxed. I know that this next... Every conquest I pretty much at least max... I try to max 1 5-star and work on... and max out at least maybe 2 to possibly 5 more 4-star relics, depending on how much time I have. How much Radiant I can get in. Probably Berserker because rats are fast. That's true. That's true. Ranger or Guardian is what you're thinking, Chad? Yeah, well, we just had Guardian, now we have a set Reaver. Although, it's possible. It's possible it could be another Ranger. But, Guardian. We just got, Progenitors, so I don't know. I'm just gonna creep around in this all mini alliance. Oh, there we go. Now, I haven't had to really use this mini alliance the entire time because I just was raiding with Dionysus the whole time and not paying attention for the most part. I mean, I was dropping troops like when I have to. They haven't done Ranger Berserker in a little while. Yeah. True. Maybe it's dual class Titan. Switch from Ranger to Berserker when troop gets closer. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Extinction. It's about time for a new human infiltrator, says Captain Howdy. Thank you for joining, Captain Howdy. I like that Extinction dual class. One more use on this one. See, I was just hitting over 6,000 before I got onto the stream, and I was like, man, still got like 4K to go, but I was like, I knew I was going to at least use a couple of relics, give myself that last push that I needed. And I, of course, knew that it was all going to happen. I planned it this way. It's about time they introduce a whole new type of class? I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, Dee says she's eating dinner but listening. Hi, Zalon. Well, you are going to have to get on Discord eventually, Dee. You are required so you can tell your story. So tell Drum right now. Be like, I'm going to have to get on and tell everybody what happened. Because you want to get credit. Like you told me earlier, it's like, I gotta get credit for what I did. Even though, for the attempt. The attempt. She wants to get credit for the attempt. Even though we all know that it's been forever. And that's most likely the reason why she wasn't able to stream right away. Is because it's been forever. That's not how it sounds, Ron. Me. Laugh it up, Drum. I even told her earlier, I was like, I don't know how Drum deals with you. This is crazy. So you're going to raid with Athena after Hell is maxed. Okay, Athena's not bad. Not bad. Storm Maiden Summoner. So still not a bad choice, depending on what other Titans you have available. Now, Pisces has been away from the game for a while, so of course, I don't think he has any Void Titans for the most part, which is 80% of the meta right now, you know, if you want to look at it that way. What's up, JJ? Cheers. So good to see you, JJ. JJ, you should jump on Discord. I am by myself because Dee won't get on. She's eating. You can't get credit if you let YouTube outsmart you. See? Athena's 51, so it's better for now. Oh, yeah, okay, well, there you go. If your Athena's already 51, well, then, yeah. See, I like to fuse up and sometimes, use in events, obviously, but fuse up as much as I can, Titans to 51, and then they're great to grind with. So I'm glad, Pisces, that Athena's 51, because that's a perfect level to be able to just blast through stuff on a regular basis and just get everything you need, whether it's resource, whether it's VP, or whether it's event stuff. So it's all awesome. It's good. It's a good game plan. Yeah, you have no void 4-star Titans. Yeah, Pisces. Well, see, the thing is, even though you don't have any void 4-star Titans, you also don't have any other relics either. So it's not like you don't, if you had some void Titans but no relics, or some relics and no Titans, it would be kind of like, well, it's kind of taking up space in either one of your inventories. But since you have neither at this point, we might as well just grab whatever you can that you previously had that's half decent. Athena being a nice Storm Maiden summoner. And Storm Maiden relics, of course. Even if you do eventually move them over to another Storm Maiden Titan, as long as they're leveled, they're going to be useful. Jay just is going to hop on a few. Pisces messaged you, yeah. In game, yes, because he's looking to get into Pisces looking to get into dragons, so if possible. And I was just explaining how it's nice because you can either be in dragons or knights in Masters League or Legends, and have a lower VP min, because in dragons it's only 500k weekly. So as long as you can do 500k in dragons, you can stay there, and they will always post up 4k. Their normal goal is 4k or 3k gems in events, and then of course if you want to get called up. Oh, dragons has a wait list usually, but I'll have to check with Sparky. See, there you go. See, and that's because dragons has become the popular place. I have to say, Since I decided to move down there, I might have created this popular atmosphere. No, I'm joking. Well, look at this. Relic. Do I have this Titan? Relic. Berserker. I don't recognize this guy. I'm going to read it, but in a little bit, I'm going to go back and check. It's crazy. I'm almost a 3 mil VP right now. Well, there you go, Pisces. Well, what league are you in, though? That doesn't make a difference. I remember when I first started, I thought 500k was a lot. That's right, Extinction. Well, see, Extinction is number 1 in our league right now. And Extinction prides himself on this. Now, see, back in the day when NTG Alliances used to have number 1 players in the league, they'd always get recruited by other alliances, and we'd always go, meh. But not anymore. Not anymore. We have great players such as Extinction and Michael Marlowe that they'll grind to the top for the glory, and then they won't get big heads and leave like some of the old players used to do. Oh, don't let my head get too big, Zalon. All right, D. Well, you gotta get on Discord, D. You promised that you'd get on. Relic is only available as a drop Titan. Really? Huh. See. I'm glad I'm D and Drums dinner time entertainment. Interesting. That guy looked interesting. He was, because I know I have 2 3-star Void Titans that I just don't have, but that's just because I was under my understanding that they were not released. Val's not getting on this. I'm gonna go get her. I just saw her. She just messaged over on Jim's BMT's Discord server. Oh, see. Oh, now Jim jumped on. I know what you're doing. Oh, what time is D's Conquest stream? Triple battle drops, it said. Yeah, right? It's Conquesty with D. Alright, we'll see. We'll see if Val comes in and saves the day. Maybe with Jim too. We'll see. Jim's probably like, Zalon's telling you to come over here. You better come over here. This guy's name is Mexico? Interesting. Still be able to take... we should still be able to take these. That was obviously an old title. I think it was used the last stream's title. How much power can you have in total? Wait, how much power can you have in total? Ryan Boyd, that question. We really have that. You mean like the power rating that every land has or garrison has? Those numbers don't seem to have a cap. So numbers go pretty high. In millions. But that is dealing with, you know, that specific, what that defense is based on Titan's skills and relics to boost them. Kansas City is going to be the Super Bowl, and 49ers are winning the NFC side right now against the Packers. Well, see, that's the thing. 49ers, I grew up a big Steve Young, Joe Montana, Rice fan, so, of course, Niners! Good to see them doing well. Alright, Val's gonna come in a bit. Everybody says in a bit, but it's just me all by myself. Holla! What's up? What is that? Loco? Is that, what is that? You gotta open or close, or you gotta open or close or alliance. Ryan Boyd, if you're asking about the alliance that I'm in, I'm in an alliance family. So it's non-toxic, or NTG, as you see a lot of their alliances listed. And here's somebody that can talk about it.
Talk about what? Hello?
Ryan Boyd says you got an open or close alliance, and I just was going to start talking about NTG and non-toxic in the game as an alliance family. So go ahead, D, take it away. Give me a break.
Sorry, you cut out a little. He asked if we had an open or closed alliance?
Yeah, I think he's curious about what kind of alliance that me, as a streamer, what kind of alliance I'm in, and I was just going to start talking about the alliance family of non-toxic. So, go ahead, D, take it away.
So, can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
You keep cutting out. Okay, so NTG has 9 teams all throughout the league. Some of them are competitive, some of them aren't. Our bottom 3 are rest teams, and those are all open. They're for parking, and that would be, and you can just search those in game and you can park your account there, but don't expect something that's competitive, because that's not what it's for. It's really just to have a place to be if you're going to be inactive or going on vacation or whatever, right? So that would be, NTG Squires, NTG Wizards, those are both open, and then what's the one, help me out, the one that Eros runs?
Oh, Guardians.
Guardians, thank you.
Yo, wait.
You really caught me off guard.
Well, I was just going to say, is Guardians really still active?
That one's not open.
Is Guardians still active?
It's not open. Guardians is semi-active. There's a couple of active players in there that are still playing. I think 2 or 3, but it's not open. That one you need an invite for. I'm not exactly sure why it should be open. The other 2 are primarily for rest. So those were our bottom 3. Now, our next one on top of that would go right above Guardians would be NT Crusaders.
Which is your baby. Which is Dee's baby. It's her baby.
That's actually me and Oberon. Me and Oberon came together and made a baby, and that is, I shouldn't say that, is NT Crusaders. It was his idea. I've always wanted to do it. It was his idea, and we did it together. And it's like going on for 4 weeks now, and we're already at like 43 people. Eventually we're going to probably be full.
It's basically like if back in the 90s, if you ever watched what's it called, Saved by the Bell. This is Saved by the Bell next class. It's the next class of players coming up. The D is teaching the ways. And she's just like, one day you'll be able to come up and play with the big boys.
Yeah, we have a lot of castles, like 10, 11, 12s. What's good about it is, I guess I just talk about it a lot. A lot of the people that are in like the higher alliances that want to rest, I actually had a really good time when me and Oberon first started this alliance, and we were in it together, and I was like, we need to promote it. So I was like racking up VP to try to get it from silver to gold to the next, to the next, to the next. And it was so easy because there were tons of, up in the higher leagues, you don't see these bonus caps. They're just not around. And we were basically hitting max bonus lands. And it was awesome. And you could defend your lands and go to bed and keep them fully defended and wake up in the morning, and they were still there. You just hit them like 40, 50, whatever, 30, and just collect your VP.
Yeah, something
Anyway.
something that only the super ballers would know what it's like, right?
Right. So what the good news is, a lot of the people that were kind of burnt out, instead of like leaving the game or quitting, I was like, you need to come here and just check it out. Ice. I got Ice in there. He loves it. It's just fun. It's really fun. You don't have to worry about anything. No one's going to cap your stuff. No one's going to take your stuff. It's actually really active, though. I think we're at 42 or 43. I'm consistently recruiting. We have a bunch of new players, but it's really good that we have a mix of old and new, because if the lower players need something like high level reinforcements or whatever, all the old guys are happy to give them like max troops or whatever they need. And they're answering questions, and Ice is actually one of my officers.
Yeah, see, you like it. It's
great.
like running a summer camp.
It's great.
That's what it's like. It's like running.
It's super fun.
It's like a summer camp. With Camp Counselor D. Camp Counselor D. She's like, I got a couple officers here. They'll all help you. I don't know why you became Southern, but you did. I got a bunch of officers here, and they're all going to help you.
It's funny.
I know.
So that one is in Elite, and we are promoting to Champs next week, and then we're going to stay in Champs indefinitely. If we happen to accidentally promote to Masters, we will take a rest week and then drop down so that they could at least get the rewards. But that one's going to stay indefinitely in Masters. Then above that one, we have 3 Masters teams: Knights, NTG Knights, NTG Dragons, and NTG Legends. Knights is the next level above Crusaders. If you're ready to go into a higher league, you want to be in Masters, but you don't think you can hit the high VP required for the Masters teams because it's a bit of a harder league, then you go into Knights. You grow there. It only has a 100,000 VP minimum, and they don't do events, but you're still, with
you still get like what? You
get
events. Like 1,000, 2,000. They have to get like the 1,000, 2,000, don't they? In events?
No, I think they usually get like top 1,000. So they probably get like 1,000 gems or something like that for the event. But they're just not competitive.
Yeah.
So you're getting something.
Yeah, well, you get something.
Getting...
Let's just make sure that you're not. It's not like if you join Knights, you're not getting anything. You know what I mean? But
no, you are, and you're getting Divine Gem rewards in the season rewards as well.
And that's what a big thing is. A lot of players that are playing in some of the lower leagues and have been down there for a long time don't realize, and I saw this in NTG Hammer's chat just this week, actually yesterday. And there were some players that were like, yeah, we need to tell so-and-so and so-and-so about this alliance because we've been down in lower leagues and we're not getting any sort of Divine Gem, season rewards. And they're like, and these guys actually are event focused. So they were like really surprised on exactly how everything ran.
Yeah, I've been recruiting, so I think since your last stream, and I've been online and stuff, because a lot of people, and believe it or not, everyone thinks event teams or teams in Legend League are like super high maintenance, and they're really, I mean, if you're a high level, they're really not. So many people messaged me from your last stream surprised that our event teams didn't require finishing events every week.
That's true, and it's very true, and it's for
I was actually. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying I was actually just talking to Oberon about that, and we were saying how we like that, and we think it's really fair because the everyday players that are in Non-Toxic and Hammer basically do the VP numbers to maintain the teams in Legend League, which helps the team stay in Legend League, which I think is one of the best leagues to be in for events, personally. And then the people that come in for the events, they can come and they can go. They obviously come in at a higher soulman, but they don't have to worry about the VP. So you're basically able to get these top 50 rewards, and then everybody else that's already there obviously have a lower soulman because they keep the team in Legend League. So everyone does their part.
Yes. Yes, and we found like a nice happy median for everything, and it is good.
We definitely did. So then you got Knights and Masters, and then above them you've got Dragons. And Dragons usually gets in the top 10. Lately they've been getting like rank 6 or 7. And they are a free-to-play team with a 500k VP min in Masters League and 2k souls every week. Lately, they have been full with a wait list for the past month.
Yes, very well run, and things have been going very very nicely in Dragons.
Sparky is doing an amazing job since Veronic transferred the crowns. And he's been communicating with me, and we're all talking to each other. So I think that's really great. And let's see, and then we have above them we have Legends, which bounces between Legend League and Masters League. And what we try to do is we try to get these teams in the same server together.
Yes, we'd like
That's
to
why
have.
A lot of people will say
we'd like to have, especially for the fact for events, especially we'd like to have our teams in the same servers together so that they can help each other. Because a lot of times we can't rely on everyone else, and since we can't rely on everyone else, we make sure that other players on our teams are at least event focused and try to help each other out.
Exactly, with PP or with anything, and that's why they share chats. So, like Knights and Dragons have a shared chat. Legends has a shared chat have a shared chat that Dragons has access to because they bounce back and forth. And some Knights people, I think, whoever wanted to, I gave them access to Legends chat. So, yeah, so then in Masters, you've got Knights, Dragons, Legends. Legends is a step above Knights. They do about 1 million, sometimes 1.5 million VP. It really depends on the week. And they're also free to play, and their soul minimum is between 1,000 and 3,000 souls, depending on the event. So this week it's 1,000, and they're in top 500.
Chris Johnson jumping into the chat. Of course, Chris. Chris is the what's it called? For the NTG corporate, Chris polices all the live streamers and all the chats, especially on band, to make sure people aren't stepping out of line. So thank you, Chris, for stopping by. It's like the local fuzz, That's why his N is blue. You know what I mean? But thank you, Chris, for stopping by. Always appreciated. But and of course I got D here. I got D here on Discord. So Chris, she is of course spouting off all the great things that NTG is doing here in the game and how our organization is structured.
Well, someone asked, right, how many alliances we had, and
of course.
I'm like going through it.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, D. Of course, I just I need to,
at least I could name them all. Could you name them all?
Yeah, and see, okay, now DOT community, just so you know,
I don't think so.
Of course I couldn't name them all right off the top of my head really quickly like you can because you deal with it on a more regular basis. Now, DOT community, I want you to know, before the stream happened, Dee was, of course, attempting to stream, and you know what she said? One of the most common thing that she said over and 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 over again was she didn't know what she was going to talk about. I know what I'm going to talk about so long. Me. So if you haven't noticed, in the last like 10 to 15 minutes when Dee was able to just take over and just continue to talk about how awesome everything is structured and how great of a job she's doing, she thinks she has nothing to talk about. So, yeah.
It's different though, because I'm on your stream, so I can do whatever I want, and you can,
Oh, I can.
if I get out of line.
Oh, yeah.
You can police me, but if I'm on my stream, it's like a fight or flight response. I just freeze. I don't know why it happens.
It's no good,
I just get so scared. Like, I had butterflies in my stomach. I was
DOT community,
nauseous.
could we all just... is there anything we can do that we can possibly do to calm you down, Dee, so that you know that everybody's here for you and that you have nothing to worry about?
You could ask me questions and try to engage me so that I start talking and I'm less stressed and worried about what I'm going to say. That would actually calm me down and make me feel like I'm having a conversation, and then I'd go crazy.
We can do that, Dee. All right, so
you could.
I'm at 7,600 right now, so we are continuing to push to the 10K. Now, I still have the 3-star relic on right now. And yes, Dee, we can definitely encourage you to stream, because JJ's here now in the chat as well.
Words of affirmation.
Yes.
That's all she needs.
Words of affirmation is all she needs, and JJ knows. And JJ was able to take the time to be able to stop in. He said, he was gonna stream as much as he could this weekend. And of course, his stream on Friday was amazing, or Thursday was amazing. Was it Thursday?
Yeah. And there was one on Saturday.
Thursday afternoon, Thursday day of the event, and then a Saturday morning.
Yes, the Saturday morning stream was excellent. I like that too.
Yeah,
as well.
You think so?
Yeah, because you have to understand, there's people who are going to look for content all the time. And sometimes even this
way back,
it was the best. It was the best, JJ.
I was sleeping. I'm sorry.
JJ,
I tried to get up.
It's okay. It's okay, D. See, not everybody's going to be able to make every stream, but see, JJ, when you streamed, there was a lot of people that aren't normally able to catch nighttime U.S. streams. So you have to understand that it's very much appreciated for everybody.
I do like to switch it up with times, and I tend to prefer the early morning. But it was such a because I think the music choice, it was such a laid back, chill kind of stream.
See, Ian Rogerson says, if you stream, we will come. The chat will start all by itself. See, that's the thing. Ian Rogerson is exactly right, D. And JJ knows. JJ goes and clicks that live button with no one else next to him. He is by himself most of the time. I'm assuming he's completely by himself.
Discord's out, man. I need to go get a new device because I think that phone is officially toast.
Okay, well, but Discord plays.
It's okay to go solo.
But it's okay to go solo. But Discord plays such an integral part, and I have discovered that, through my own using Discord in my live streams. Because to be honest with you, I just did it because I thought it would be fun. And after well over a few years of having live streams with people in Discord, I think everyone else likes it too. It is very much like a radio show, and I thoroughly understand what everybody sees, but of course I'm the one doing it, so of course, just like D, I'm going to be very critical and say, it's just me doing it, it can't be anything really crazy. People can't possibly like it, but
it's the sheer fact that you're live streaming. There's interactivity. There's people, like-minded individuals doing the same thing that you're doing. Mm-hmm. And it contributes positively to Dawn of Titans, the community.
Of course.
Just streaming. People appreciate it. I don't know why people listen to me, but I mean...
Well, I can tell you why people listen to you, JJ, because I
think you're super, animated and entertaining.
Yes, you're very entertaining, JJ. Yes, and I mean, see, people thought that about me before I even hooked up the Discord and was able to do, stuff like that. But although I was always doing at least something with Bo back in the day, it was always at least the two of us. So I get, and then we added more people to it, I guess, and that just, of course, just made it even more better, so. But JJ, you can go all by yourself, and I'm still very entertained because you went the way of using your PC, and it's very professional, and the money you invested in it, at this point, I'm sure you've seen it come back at you tenfold. Because honestly, as soon as you invest it that one time, you've been able to stream and enjoy it for years, Yeah. I
invested in it for different reasons. but I did, and I didn't spend a lot, but I think the amount of money that I did spend to get the Elgato and the microphone, it's paid back in quality time. It hasn't paid back financially.
Well, of course not. Of course not. But come on, you've used it. How
definitely worth it.
If you look at it, how many times have you used it? So many people in their general everyday lives buy things, and when you look at them and you see certain things either in your house or in storage, and you're like, I barely used that. And how much money you've spent on that particular item, whatever it is. Yeah. JJ, I think you've gotten your use out of it.
To me, it's all about learning and trying to figure out. I had no idea how to live stream 3 years ago or 2 years ago, whenever I started. But it's about learning the process and getting into Streamlabs and building your own stuff. Like making different cut scenes and like just it's my creative outlet. Honestly, I'm more of a right-brainer kind of person. I think, as you can imagine, very analytical.
Yes.
But YouTube and whatnot is a creative outlet for me. So it lets me use the other side of my brain from time to time.
Which is cool, because I really like that new, the intro that you have now. It's very cool.
Yeah, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thanks. I appreciate it.
It is definitely something that I've noticed that is actually, again, if you want to say stepped up your game more towards a Soldier style stream, I have to say it's even more of a Soldier style stream, if not getting to the point where you may start to outshine Soldier just because he hasn't done anything new.
Next level stuff.
He has. I'm just saying. That's just the way I see it. You have progressed. I have noticed.
I'm honored that you would even consider me in the same conversation.
Well, it's the fact that because Soldier's been using
he's been dormant.
Well, listen, he's been using that type of platform for a while, and he knew how to do different things. So when it comes down to what you're capable of doing now, you're starting to really, come into your element. So
it's fun, man. Yeah, it's fun. I've got a couple other ideas. Some just little things to make the stream a little bit more interactive. I'm definitely going to start including voting. I have the ability. I haven't ever used it. I know it's possible. You can have the voting in chat, and I wanted to, like I did the other day, a player's choice kind of option, and I'd like to maybe consider doing something like that too. I think that's cool.
Nice.
Stop doing cool stuff, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff, and I want to.
Well, get yourself an Elgato, and let's meet up.
Do I need an Elgato though? Because I set up Streamlabs.
Do some of those things. Well, it depends.
I set up Streamlabs, and Soldier told me to use, I think it was AirPlay or AirServer or something, AirServer, to be able to screen mirror my game on my computer in a window. So I'm good with that.
Okay. There's other ways to do it.
Okay.
But
I'll get an Elgato if that makes it easier, but I've done it this way. I just haven't actually done it. My sound is all screwed up. Yeah.
Let's talk more off stream, but I'm happy. We live too close to not figure this out.
Yeah.
So Zalon, did you tell everyone why I couldn't stream? I missed the beginning.
Well, no, you can in a second, but let me just answer just a couple quick things in chat. That's what it is. Interaction between like-minded people. Abu Thomas totally agrees with you, JJ. I'm glad JJ's back, says Extinction. I have to read these comments, JJ. I'm just sorry. They're just, they're cool, I have to read the comments, but, I'm glad JJ's back. It says Extinction. I'll read it one more time, JJ. I'm sorry. I just have to read it one more time. But Lawrence Wick says each one of you guys have your own unique style, which makes it fantastic. So everyone gotta go wish you all good luck and peace. All right, thank you, Pisces Shark. Hopefully we'll see some content from Pisces Shark here soon. He is back in the game and has definitely shown some serious interest in leveling more Titans and having a great time. So that's what it's all about, Pisces, and it's always great to have players rejoin us in the game. Whatever happened to Black Gold? Jupiter, that is a great question. Black Gold, FL Rebel, if he is in the chat right now, possibly in the bushes, if he is.
Black Gold is in, I believe, Crusaders, chilling.
Is she? She came down to Crusaders.
Yeah, I got her. She's good. She's been taking a break. She had some family stuff going on, but she's still playing. And I'm hoping maybe one of these events will pull her in.
Okay.
So D, if I wanted to put a request in to switch my main alliance and non-toxic, who would I talk to?
You would talk to me because I'm the crown.
Because I'm the crown. It's me. What does that do? How does it go?
Yeah. I've noticed my activity's been up a little bit.
They're not going to be happy if you leave dragons. That might might trigger a spot on the wait list.
Tip the balance of power. Tip the balance.
Maybe.
I don't know if there's a spot, like a permanent spot.
What, in non-toxic?
And either that or hammer, either one or the other.
84.96.
I've been hammered now.
The only difference is the VP. They're both event teams. They both have the same event mins. Hammer's 2 mil and non-toxic's 3 mil, and we're usually top 5, and they're usually top 10. That's it. So if you want to be aggressive, then come to us. If you want to be less aggressive, then stay there.
I don't think I'm ready for non-toxic yet.
Oberon would be.
Extinction says it. Extinction says non-toxic. He wants you, JJ.
Yeah, but then I'd have to chase Extinction on the leaderboard, and that's a whole. I've seen what he puts up. I'm about to cross 10 mil this week.
But Extinction's at 20. Extinction's at 20 mil.
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'd have to be chasing him. I always chase the leader, and I think if I really wanted to get it in, and if I wasn't busy yesterday, I think I could have taken out John Wick, but he really put up some numbers today, so I could. I'm not going to catch him. But I've seen what Extinction puts up, and
it's silly. It's silly numbers, right, JJ? It's silly numbers, right?
Yeah. I just can't at work. You know what I mean? Like I really only get
you know what Extinction's gonna say? You know what Extinction's gonna say? Yeah, because of work. That's why I can put up those numbers.
Yeah. Like I can't defend lands. I can only keep my lands defended for like 3 hours a day. I can't check my phone. I just don't have the time during work. I'm crushing life from 7 o'clock in the morning till
D, where's Fury at? Extinction says if Fury was there, I would be chasing him. What is Fury down in?
Where'd Fury go?
Yeah, where is Fury right now, D? I noticed that he wasn't in non-toxic.
That's a good question.
D.
What relics were you talking about? Let's have a conversation about that.
Oh, Fury's in Legends. Oh, it's his new baby. Oh, Fury's in Legends now. That's his new baby, huh?
Oh, okay. So Jupiter said you've got some pretty outdated relics.
Oh, well, that's because I roll
like the Hoarder TV show.
Yeah, well, that's because I roll like you, JJ, and I'm a relic collector as well as Titan collector. All day, every day.
I wonder which ones he was referring to.
Probably like the. We'll see. I mean, if anything, it would be if
I miss talking to Fury too, man.
I got. Let's see. The relics you're talking about collection. Well, like 2-star Pandora's box. I'll get that when I get the 3-star Pandora's box. I'll get rid of that.
Oh, that's why you have it?
Yeah. It's because I don't have the 3-star or 4-star Pandora's box yet. But I will. Soon enough. Very soon, actually.
I don't even know if I kept the 3-star Pandora's box, honestly.
Well, I'll grab the 4. I'll keep the 3 when I get after I get the 3. I'll keep the 3 and I'll get rid of the 2, and then when I get the 4, I'll just keep the 4.
Yeah. Snot Chunks in the house. What up, Snot Chunks?
What's up, Snot Chunks?
Everybody get their free medallion. It just turned over, or at least it did in my game. Like
Extinction saying his wife had a new baby. Oh yeah, well that's true.
My 6 hours just turned over.
You talking about medallion? Yeah, I gotta grab mine.
Yeah.
So, do you think there's enough time to get Wukong, JJ? I was asked that question earlier in the stream, and I don't know. I didn't do the math.
I haven't done the math either.
But see,
Let me see.
with the additional
1 week. So I could do it right now for you. It's not a problem.
well, yeah, if you could do the math and figure that out, that'd be great.
Well, there's 1 week, right? And it's every 6 hours.
Wait,
So
was it just a full week? I thought it was.
There's only 1 week left. There's 1 week left. I don't know how much time total there was, but there's 1 week left, right? You can get one every 6 hours or 4 a day. 4 times 7. There's a possibility to get 28 just from collecting. I don't know where everybody else is at. I know that I've missed a couple, but I'm at 18 right now. I think I missed a few, but I would say by those numbers, no, you can't, right?
Well. There's this event's milestones. There's the Relic event's milestones.
There's a Relic event coming up. Yeah, so they'll probably offer another 5 there.
There's the ones in these milestones. There's the ones in the Relic event milestones, and there's the one in next next weekend's event milestones.
Okay, I got most of the ones in this except for the last one. I'm about to get my Pigsy here in a minute, and I'll get the next medallion. So that would put me at 19, right? Mm-hmm. They offer about 5 or so, give or take, in events. So there'll be another 5 potentially in the Relic Festival, possibly another 5 in the Conquest. No, what's not Conquest? The
one next week.
The Rat event, right? Next weekend, and that's it. So maybe another 10 plus another 28. That's 38 more relics. Extinction will be at 23. So I think I would say Extinction has gotten all of them at this point. Because I think I can pick a few.
We're going off based on Extinction here? I see.
We're going based off Extinction. Okay. Absolutely. I think Extinction, because I got 18 and I think I only missed a couple, like a handful.
Abu Thomas says, I figure that if you spend about 8k gems to get him, you think it's going to be 8k gems on top of what everybody collects?
Well, let's just say Extinction is a benchmark. We'll even say Extinction missed. Well, Extinction, have you bought in any?
Oh, Extinction says the Head Starts gives medallions as well.
Yeah, have you bought in any? That's a question. Have you bought any?
He says 3.
He did say 3?
Jupiter says, look at the hell old relic. You can't even use it anymore. Z is off the chain. Jupiter. Don't make me bust it out. Don't make me bust it out, Jupiter.
20. That sounds about right. So
here you go.
20. So we'll...
There they are. The wonderful Darkstone and Truestone. Shard relics. I gotta bust them out every once in a while just to show them off.
Yep. Hella old. They are not bringing that back, man.
I got them.
So let's be generous and say 25 was the standard. You get 10 more plus you get another. No, you couldn't get there, bro. That puts you at 35 plus the other 28. Puts you at 63. You literally, based on what numbers we came up with, I think you have to buy. A little bit, but not a lot.
A little bit, right? A little bit?
Yeah.
I think that's why they put it in there. It's because they wanted people to spend a little bit, right?
Yeah, because they're conditioning us to start to spend. That's what they're doing. They're not stupid.
Uh-huh.
But you figure you get 5 medallions for 2,000, so you'll probably have to spend, if you can collect all of them, and if the assumptions that we just made are true, you'll probably only have to spend like 2,000 to 4,000 gems to get the new Wukong, which... all right, like, you came that far. If you want to. If you don't want to and you just want to get the other, then you don't.
Extinction says that's why there's no missions for them. Well, I mean, this week, we may actually get quests this week.
Oh, yeah, we could get quests. So if we get quests, it'll probably be tight. But I think they're trying to condition us to start to spend. And they're putting Wukong a little bit further, and he is new, right?
Yeah, well, he's better than the last Wukong. definitely. So we do have the #1 female DOT streamer here in the Discord chat. What's going on, Val?
Hey, Salon.
What's going on?
Wow, with D in here, you said that.
Oh, yeah, of course, because I had to introduce you like that, Val, because Dee tried to stream tonight. She attempted, but it still didn't work out. Eventually, though, it's because she hasn't streamed for so long that there was a verification on her account, so it made it so that she couldn't stream for 24 hours.
So she had to wait to stream. She has to wait to stream.
Yes,
right?
yes. So, Extinction says 75 castle hits. Who wants that? Yeah, in a week. I don't know if they're gonna say 75 castle hits. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I jumped into.
Right.
They talked about.
Well, no, we jumped into JJ assessing the situation because there was definitely a lot of people asking to see if actually it's possible to get Wukong just by straight gathering all the medallions and possibly even getting all of them in the events.
Okay.
It's still looking.
Is it possible?
It's still looking like you're gonna have to still spend some gems.
Hi, JJ.
Hey. It sounds like it's close. I don't know. I think there's a lot of variables we don't know yet, but it might be a little bit short.
Okay.
70.
I have done terrible at collecting my medallions.
Well, how many
terrible. I think
how many do you have?
One today.
Oh no!
Get on right now. Go collect now.
I just did. Yeah, I just did like 30 minutes ago. I was like, I should probably do that.
Yeah, I'm the queen of my alliance. I better do something.
I've been really bad at Hey, Val. I've been really bad at collecting mine, too. How many do you have? I bet you have more than me.
I have... Let's see. I've got 12.
All right, let's see how many I have.
That's not terrible.
I have 12, too.
Oh, yay.
Oh, no, wait. Go to the relic-y thing and then hit the star thing.
More?
And then use the ones that are in there.
Yeah, I just pulled the ones
I
that
have 13 now.
Okay, now I have 14. Jerome just said settle down.
Settle down, ladies.
I heard that.
Val said hi.
I haven't talked to him in forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually on with headphones because I wasn't sure how he was going to react to me listening to this stream. Can I put it on speaker or no? He wants me to keep it on headphones.
Yeah, you got the hard no.
Val said she hasn't talked to you in forever.
I know. It's crazy.
So hi, Drum.
What's up, Tariel? Tariel, when you show up in the chat, you know you have to go straight to Discord, bro. Straight to Discord.
I wasn't sure how that came out, do you?
I don't know either.
Sometimes
my goodness.
tone can get me in trouble, so I have to like.
Oh no,
Watch
I didn't. Your tone was fine.
So Val, I'm
just
finishing.
working at him.
Val, I'm finishing off the Johnny Walker tonight. I'm having the last bit of it right now.
You're finishing. Really? How big is that bottle?
That was.
I know,
It was
right?
a 750 milliliter. It was between 3 nights. I mean, come on.
I've never finished a bottle of liquor ever.
Oh my god,
on my
he
own.
was so. He had
It's
so
not
much
in
fun
one
when he was
night.
drunk.
Oh, what?
Still a lot.
I'm so fun. Oh, okay. All right.
You are. It was. We were playing COD the other night, and he was so drunk. It was so much fun.
The last time Zalon was drunk, he was
He fell asleep on stream.
well,
Fact.
no, he was in Venice, France.
Oh yeah. Let's not bring that
In
up.
Italy. Yeah, he was in
Right.
Italy, but he kept saying he was in Venice, France, and it may have been my stream, and he called in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
We're like, how much
hysterical.
have you drank?
Yeah, it was really funny.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I do my best. So, Extinction wants to know, what does Drum think about the pig? He wants to know if Drum thinks Pigsy's all that great, because there's a lot of people that think
I can
Pigsy's
try,
amazing.
but I don't think he's gonna let me put it. Extinction wants to know what you think of the pig.
Anything about the game?
You know, we talked about the pig. I wrote it down.
Pigsy's really
Where is
popular. Pigsy is really popular.
We talked about the pig.
I accidentally left. I'm looking for what he said. He said he didn't think... Oh, yeah. He said he didn't think Pigsy was as good as Runa, but it's easier to have a good Pigsy than it is to have a good Runa. I think it is. You don't think so? I don't know. They're asking me what you want, what you think.
I
So,
don't play the game.
yeah, but you
I
still...
haven't played the game since last, July.
I know, but
Yeah,
you
but
knew all about Pigsy when
what
I
you
asked
think, yo,
Our
Drum,
skills go-
but people still care what you think. You have to understand that.
People stare what you think is all I'm saying.
They still want to know what you think,
No,
Drum.
you could just make it up and they would want to hear
We
it.
should make bracelets that say what WWDD. What would Drum do?
Yeah, what would Drum do? Yeah, it's like people still want to know. They don't care. Yo, Drum, you could not play the game for 3 years and people would be like, "What is Drum doing? What does he think?"
I know. So he said Pigsy doesn't have the all resist. The resist
Omega
all for
do.
troops or the melee resist. What else did he say?
Oh, and Drum, don't play like you don't, like you're not in any of the other chats.
Runa
We know,
is better
Drum.
than Pigsy
We know.
because she has 40% resist all, and it saves relic spots. And what else? Pigsy has armor, right? And Runa doesn't. But armor is irrelevant unless it is up in the 400s.
See, Dee is proving that she listens.
See?
I wrote it down.
See? Look at that. Tariel, if you're going to join with noise, you're going to have to stay on mute most of the time. But if you can, and alleviate some of that noise, please do join.
Yo, Extinction, if you're still here, bro, collect on your lands. You're real close to cap bonus.
Yo, he just said collected.
Okay. All right, cool.
That's funny. He said it exactly when you said that.
I said it earlier, but I didn't know if he heard. I went over there and I was like, ooh, those are spicy.
Abu Thomas says they
And
should
then
give a
I saw-
couple medallions per quest. I wish they would. One medallion per quest sometimes is kind of ridiculous. Some of the quests should have 2 or 3 based on what exactly they're asking for in the requirements.
What quest?
In the quests for like bone dregs or icicles or the medallions as we're dealing with now. So, all right. So, has everybody here gotten to where they wanted to, or are you still grinding in the event? That's what I'd like to know.
And do you guys think Pigsy is better than Runa? I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks.
I still consider them on the same level. Like,
You do?
how-
We were comparing them side by side the other day on two different phones.
oh, so Drum can't play. He's
Yeah.
he's definitely still in the comparison.
We literally had the Pigsy picture and the Runa like side by side, and we were comparing them. And you were with me.
I was not.
In the bathroom, we were next to each other.
We're getting more than 2 words from Drum tonight, so I consider
Val was
the.
laughing.
Yeah, listen, I consider
sorry.
the stream a complete success if we get more than 2 words from Drum.
Oh, you know what he said? He's like, "No, we weren't having a conversation. You were harassing me when I was taking a shower. That's how it happened."
Oh.
Wow.
You like this?
Get it right. He said, "You knew I couldn't escape."
Yeah.
Val just said, "Get it right, D."
What's up, Seth Roth? Good to see you.
Oh, I took my headphones out, and he's like, "Put your headphones back in." But then when I'm off, what did you guys talk about?
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Ask Drum how practice was. JJ
wants to know how practice was.
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah, he said it was good, but D says it was great.
Can
Just
you
put a
elaborate?
positive spin on it.
You don't want to tell him how practice was?
You know, I told you, put your headphones in.
Oh,
It's D. Remember, it's D.
it's D.
It's D. It's D.
Is that your drum set? Oh, let me see. He has a drum kit. Oops. He has a drum kit all set up at his friend's house where he practices. That looks gorgeous. What is that called? You want me to mute it?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, so Drum doesn't want to give a big shout out to Neil Peart. Over the last couple weeks, there's been, of course, a major outpouring of the drummer community for Neil Peart, who recently passed away. So, of course,
Yeah, man.
did Neil Peart have anything to do with your drumming career there, Drum?
Drum.
No? Yes?
He doesn't want to.
Maybe?
He's getting.
No?
Getting
Not at all? Okay.
He's getting emotional. Didn't you hear
Uh-oh.
her? She said he's getting emotional. He can't talk.
Oh, okay.
He's getting emotional.
Because everyone.
You just said, asked who that was.
So, you like that? Oh, he's going to bed. You got Cecil on. You're getting in trouble.
Oh, I'm getting you in trouble. No, that can't be the case.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
No way. I asked a basic question, and it was based towards drummers, and they can't refuse that.
He did.
He tried.
I tried.
Yeah, he got emotional, man.
He did.
Hit him in the soft spot. He didn't want to talk about it.
It's okay.
That's all it was. He's going to make a big glass of warm milk, and he's going to go tuck himself in.
Okay.
Oh my God. This is what I deal with.
Oh, jeez. Listen to Val. Val is laughing so hard.
Oh.
I miss Dee.
I miss you too.
It's like we don't hang out as much.
I know.
Oh, see, listen to you, Dee. Listen to you.
What? What? I was just telling Zalon that you and I used to talk a lot. We haven't talked that much anymore. And he's like, well, she's moving on to other games. She's playing COD. You're not playing.
Well, I didn't say that was the only thing, but I just said that no, it's not just that. But when it comes down to streaming, of course, Dee, if you would just stream, people will come. People will come to your streams. Just like I will come to your streams. And I didn't expect Val to show up, even though I did see her post on Jim's server that, she was around for COD. And I was like, oh, Val, you should come over and save my stream. Because I was by myself. I was by myself.
I heard her intro, too. That was interesting.
Oh, you heard her intro of the #1 DOT female streamer.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I heard it.
Well, to be #1 means you have to create content.
True, but I do have more content. If you look up all the content, I do have more content than. No offense, Val.
Oh, so that's what we're gonna go on.
Competitive. I'm just really competitive.
All right, you hear that, DOT community? So that's what we're going off of now. Just the fact that she just has done more. It doesn't matter that she's doing it now or not,
I'm doing it now. Oh my God, I tried to do it. You were with me. I tried. I kept getting kicked.
All right.
Nothing?
I just said all right.
No, I didn't hear you say that. Yeah, he didn't say anything, did he?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear
waiting
either.
for a response.
Yeah, I said all right. I said all right.
Yeah, so YouTube wanted me to re-verify, I guess, I don't know. What did they even make me verify? It says it takes 24 hours to verify and let me stream. And then what happens? Are they going to be like, you can't, or you can? Like, does everyone get verified? I was verified before, wasn't I? I don't remember.
I got verified when I started, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
And it took 24 hours?
Yeah, it was no big thing.
I don't remember. I guess I did, but I just don't remember.
Or it was something that they asked to do within the last little while during your.
Yeah, it might be a new thing.
Everybody, take your fingers and do the air quotes with me now. Your hiatus, D, from streaming.
Oh, stop.
air quotes, hiatus from streaming.
Air quotes.
Mhm. Yes, your
So
hiatus.
dramatic, Zalon.
Mm-hmm.
He's a drama queen.
I am not.
You
not.
are so.
No, not at
dominant.
all. Not at all. So, all right.
Enough of that.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Yeah,
So
exactly,
you
Val.
talked to your daughter tonight, right? And she
Yeah.
asked about me.
Oh yes.
She's one
Well,
of my biggest
she wanted to know. She said I told her that I was trying to help you with your stream on Discord, and she said, "Make sure you tell Dee I said hi." And I said, "Okay, I will."
She's so sweet. She's so
Yes.
cute.
That is
Yes.
so sweet.
I did. I said I said, "Okay, I will. I'll tell her I said hi." And that I will make sure to rip on her for not streaming.
You know, I think she became more interested in your streaming since she found out that there were female streamers.
Oh, of course. She likes to know that there's.
Do you remember that one stream where she was like, "Oh my God, there's a girl," and I'm like, "Hi."
Yes, I do because it was
Uh-huh.
it was probably about a year ago at my parents' house for Christmas. Yes, I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you were streaming on the regular. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yes.
I do remember that.
Oh, back in the day.
Such a long time ago.
So let me ask you this, Val. Do you get a stomachache? Because right before I was about to stream, before I realized I couldn't, I had the worst case of butterflies, and I could feel my heartbeat like racing, and I started to get kind of a little sweaty.
Yeah, I mean, I think I talked about Jim, and I don't know who else was with us. I think it was me, Tox, and Jim. We were talking, it's so different having to stream your, play and do all that
Right.
streaming, because it's I was am I going too fast? Am I, do I need to slow down? Do I need to see what I'm doing? Or, right? I was just so in my head. And when I'm
You can't be.
just
Right now, I'm just going with the flow, DOT community. Right now,
well, you're
that's.
a dude. Dudes
Yeah.
don't worry about stuff. Well,
We don't worry about stuff. Do you hear that, gentlemen?
I don't know.
Do you hear that?
It's
90% of the
I think
DOT
people-
community. Do you hear that?
I think that I feel like people expect your voice to be a certain way, or your tone to be happy and peppy.
well, you've got that nice tone going for you.
So I don't know. I've just the last couple of times I've been in my head. So I'm just gonna start streaming more to kind of get over that, and then because when I get on Discord with everyone and we're playing or talking, it's so much fun.
Right.
And then go into a stream like that, I think would be cool. Just to have that same atmosphere where it doesn't feel like you're, I don't know. I know that we're, talking with other people listening, but to not focus on that, just kind of hang out and.
Right. That's why when Zalan said, "Is there anything anyone can do to make you feel better?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can start talking to me like an actual person and engage me and ask me questions to get you would in
Yeah,
person,
and then I told
'cause
you,
then I would not
Ice
realize
is
that I was by
a great
myself.
person to have on your stream because he does that stuff, and you're like, Ice isn't all that great, and I'm like, Ice is so good. Ice is so good.
I do
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. It's okay, Ice.
didn't say he
Ice is
wasn't
listening
great.
to this after the fact. I know he is.
He's
He is.
He's just a little overly cheerful. That's all.
You hear
I
that,
like
Ice?
that because then
And enthusiastic. He's very enthusiastic.
You hear that, Ice?
right.
You're too
It's good that you match
enthusiastic.
that energy though.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm loving
I
it.
don't know Ice very well, but from the times I've been on the stream with him, I really like him.
Yeah, and he's really good at what he does. I do appreciate
And
when
he can
when
sing,
Ice
so he
joins.
can serenade me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's got a voice on him.
Well, he's also able to do a lot of impressions, which my favorite, of course,
yes.
is the LVCB TV 23 dude, because he was really, really on point when he did his impersonations of him. It was so good. Oh, man. I was definitely a big fan of that.
All right, so I got Pisces Shark and Bang.
There you go.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, because Pisces is trying to get back into the game again. And of course, there's definitely plenty of players that find themselves going on and off with the game throughout their career of playing Dawn of Titans. And it is great to see players coming back. Plus, also, different times of the year also affects everybody's playing times as well. Another reason why JJ is so active right now and why JJ is able to play a lot more right now is because the Northeast in the United States just so happens to be super cold. So it's that downtime of the year.
Is that the reason?
It is. It is true. It is true. The downtime of the year that keeps you inside will influence your gameplay. It's true.
Well, JJ loves to go
100%
snowboarding or skiing, or right? Aren't you an
No, he
outside
does.
person?
He does, but he can't go
it's
snowboarding
cold,
and
but
skiing
we don't
every.
have enough snow yet.
Yeah, this
Didn't
winter's
we just get
been.
5 inches yesterday?
This winter
You
has.
can't ski on that.
Yeah, this
Girl,
winter's
come
been
on,
pretty.
you've been
It's been pretty infrequent on the snow. So when it comes down to it, the Northeast has been struggling to be able to provide for some entertaining
But they
times.
expect us to know this stuff. I
Well, there's-
didn't
I know how to ski.
I know ski, but 5 inches of fresh snow on top of whatever was already there. Like, they're making
There was
snow.
nothing already there, though. Yeah,
How do you know there
haven't-
was no snow? It's been
local-
super cold.
locally. I'd have to go. The Catskills have some open, and Vermont does. I'm not going to drive to Vermont though.
That's where my
unless I go
boss
with-
was this weekend.
I go with my son who's
Mhm.
8. I'm not going to spend $120 on ski lift tickets for all these beautiful black diamonds that he can't go anywhere near. I go at this point until he's ready. When he's ready, I'll sure go. But right now, we're just doing little family hills.
Do you know what happened to me once?
What's that?
Uh-oh, story time.
Drum and I go to Whiteface, which is the Olympic
Nice.
mountain in. Oh God, help me out. Where is that?
I think
Now,
it's Adirondack.
Yeah, but it's in Lake Placid. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we go there every year for Valentine's Day weekend, and we
Oh.
ski there. And it's an Olympic mountain. I think the 1980 Olympics or something was there. And he snowboards and I ski. And I'm an okay skier. I just get nervous with all the other crazies that are like, I'm afraid they're going to hit me or something. So, what did we do? We went, I think we were in the top, you know how the mountains are like split between two, and this particular one, there was like a lodge in the middle. So
Yeah.
we basically spent the whole morning going like in the middle, going up, coming back down to the middle, going back up, coming down back down to the middle. Well, it was really cold, and I was a little
drinking
nervous.
hot toddies.
And what?
And you were drinking hot toddies.
Well, we weren't
Ski
drinking
lodge.
hotties, but we did. It was really cold, and we were warming up in the lodge, like halfway through the mountain. And
Right.
he's like, "Oh, let's have a drink. You'll feel a lot better. It'll keep you warmer." And I'm like thinking in my mind, how does alcohol keep you warmer? It makes you colder. It makes you feel warmer, but you're actually colder. So he's like, "You'll be fine. You'll be fine." So I think I drank a beer on an empty stomach, or 2 maybe. And then he got me all excited. I was going to do some nice hard trails or whatever. And we got back on the lift, and like I guess the way the lift was, there were a couple of different exits, but you get off if you want or you don't. We were going to go, I think he said to get off at the next one or something, but he ended up going all the way to the top. So long story short, he told me what we were doing, and I did it, and he changed his mind, and I was off. So I ended up I shot off the lift, and there were only like double black diamonds or whatever it was, and I was freaking out, and he couldn't get to me. And I was a little drunk. And he's yelling from the lift, "Stay!" Nowhere to stay, because like the mountain was right there. So I started going down, and what is he? He's yelling now from the bedroom. I got off the wrong thing because you said let's get off at this one.
Oh, so Drum's correcting you from the other room now.
Sure,
And then Zelda just came like a platform, and you just decided you were getting off there.
I'm like,
Oh, now Drum's coming to. Oh, he's coming to finish the story.
Wait, so you said we would go all the way to the top, and I just got off? What was I doing?
There was a spot to get off there, and we were just staying on and riding to the top. But you just saw it as a place to get off.
Oh my.
So you could just put your skis down.
Yeah, I just put my skis down, I stood up, and I pushed off.
That's awesome.
They drop down the ramp while I stay on.
Yeah, and he said I immediately dropped down the ramp while he stayed on the lift.
Aw. Yo, thank you, Drum. See, Drum
He just
came
called
back.
me a nipplehead.
Yeah, there he is. What a good guy. What a good guy. Thank you, Drum.
Oh, God. Yeah,
He
so I had
set
to...
the record straight.
Yeah.
Val said you had to set the record straight. So anyway,
Very good story.
I had to get to, I guess, a point where he could get me. It was bad. It was really bad. I found an instructor. What?
Blacks usually suck. Like,
It was icy too because
I can
they had.
definitely handle them, but they're just miserable. They're just not fun. You know what I mean?
It wasn't fun. It was really steep. It was kind of icy because they had just had a storm and we like drove up in the storm because we wanted fresh snow. But then it got super, super cold and they actually opened the mountain like 2 hours late because the top of the lift was -40 or something. And it was too cold for them to, with the wind chill. So it was too cold for them to even open the mountain. So by the time we were there, like I was freezing cold. He was trying to calm me and then I'm having to do it by myself. And, you know, the cell phones don't work when you're, first off, they don't work
when they get cold. Yeah.
Yeah, they just like, the battery drains. Yes. So I found an instructor, and I was like, dude, you need to get me down. Like, you need to take me down.
There you go.
It was like the longest ride down. I ended up.
Did they bring a
at the lodge.
Yo, this is
No.
just so you know, DOT community. Yo, real quick, D and everybody else.
What?
Just so you know, this is going to be a question on one of my giveaways that happened within this year.
Yeah?
Is the story about D and her ski lift and you know and everything else that happened in this story.
And what a nipplehead she is.
Yeah, I'll be like, what is Drum's nickname for D after her ski lift story?
Oh God. No, they didn't. I would not have gotten in.
Remember
real,
this.
But he took me. He said, "Can you ski?" And I was like, "I can ski, but not like this."
Yeah, that's miserable.
And yeah, he was like, "You look fine. Just go slow." I was just going really slow because it was steep.
Yeah.
It was super steep. It was a double black.
Yeah. That's what double blacks are. They're usually ridiculously steep, oftentimes having massive drop-offs.
There were those what do they call it? The moguls or whatever.
Moguls.
Moguls.
Really
All
big moguls.
over.
Or a combination of both. Really steep with moguls. That's
Yeah,
what double blacks are.
Yeah,
Not fun.
well, when it's an Olympic place, of course you're gonna expect moguls.
They were.
Yo, listen,
the
Pisces
moguls.
Shark says I went ice skating with my family and somehow ran into my sister, and after the crash happened, I cut myself with the skate blade.
Oh God. Oh,
Jesus, Pisces.
Oh, my God. Oh, that sounds really
Groovy
bad.
says 28 people watching, only 14 likes. Come on, give some likes to girls. I mean, come on.
Man.
Yo, come on,
I mean,
Groovy.
go on. We gotta get him to do some DG pull. Oh, he can't do DG pulls. Oh.
Why? Is he out of DGs?
Yo, I'm
No,
at
he's at
300. I'm at
300.
300. I can't do any DG pulls. I like to do 3 at a time because I typically have a better. I consider it to be a better shot at having a shot at 5-star. I mean, I did pull a 5-star Paladin Relic the other night. Old school, not new one, but old school. Which isn't bad.
Is the new one good?
The new Paladin? I don't know if I have one, actually, to tell you the truth.
I don't remember. And D, have you ever been to Wyndham?
Wyndham is our favorite place to go.
Really?
We love Wyndham.
You know you can get discounted tickets at Potter Brothers?
I didn't, but
You know where Potter Brothers in...
I don't. But it's a store. It's a ski shop, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's in Fishkill.
We should talk offline because there's another program that I belong to that you can buy discounted lift tickets online.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and we get like 40% off Whiteface. It started out, I think, through his job, and someone else gave me another code for like students. You need like a code, but I can hook you up with a code. And you can buy movie tickets too, but we usually use it for lift tickets. And if you don't go that day, it can be used all season. It just sends you like an email, and then they scan it when you get there, and you can, use it for that day.
Nice.
Because these tickets are not cheap. I think Whiteface is like $100 and something.
They're usually most solid places are in the around at least 100. So Potter has Killington, Mount Snow, Gore, Hunter, Wyndham.
I really want to go to Gore. I've never been to Gore.
I just want to go to all of them. I can't wait till my son's older.
Mount Snow is more for families and kids, and it's very crowded. That's where my boss has a timeshare.
I've been to Mount Snow a long time. I've been to Killington a few times too, years ago. Killington's killer.
Yo, D, update on Pisces Shark. My side hurt for a few days thanks to that cut from the blade. Almost no blood, though. The skate blade cut my jacket and skin, but not my shirt.
He's lucky.
It sounds like the worst fortune ever.
Right?
He's really lucky.
So Val, where you are, is there a lot of people that like to ski or no?
Is there what?
Is there a lot of people that like to ski? Because you're in Arizona, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I mean, if you go to Flagstaff, you can ski up there and stuff. I live in the valley. I live in Scottsdale, so I live in the valley. It doesn't.
You're a hike from Tahoe, huh?
Yeah. Like we don't get. Like today, it was 73 degrees.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect weather. We're all in.
I'm a little jealous.
Flip flops. Yeah.
I'm in flip flops.
Yeah. We can wear
How many
flip-flops here in the winter.
How many pairs of flip flops do you have, Val? Is it 50?
God, I love flip flops.
I know you do.
Every time I go to Target, I get a new pair of flip flops. I love it.
And sometimes Old Navy has them really cheap.
I can't wear the Old Navy ones because
really?
I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. I used to Charlotte used to have them, but they closed the one here. So,
how many pairs would you say you have? Over 50?
I'd say over 50.
Wow. Jesus.
I understand, like that's all we wear. Like unless you're going out at night, like somewhere fancy or whatever, you're in flip flops.
I have fancy flip flops. I have fancy platform flip flops.
Wow. See, Dee's prepared for Arizona.
Like
she's
wedge.
prepared.
Those are wedge ones.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
flat flip flops. You have over 50 flat flip flops.
Yes.
Jeez, wow.
I love them. I love my shoes.
I probably have over 50 pairs of sneakers because my feet haven't grown since I was a personal trainer, and I used to be part of a program where you could get like discounted sneakers before they came out to try them.
Right.
And I think I did that with Nike and New Balance, and I would get them for 50% off.
Oh wow!
So I still have all these sneakers.
I would appreciate the New Balance just because I have the wide foot. So
right, me too. So do I. And New Balance is awesome. I prefer them actually over Nike.
New Balance
New
Balance is amazing because of the wide foot. I'm just telling you, DOT community. It's just better.
Salon has a wide foot.
I have wide foot. It's necessary to know this.
That's going to be a question, guys.
That's going to be another question in the 2020. Any giveaways that happen this year, this will be a question. Salon, wide foot, not wide foot, we'll find out.
Medium, narrow, wide, extra wide.
Mm-hmm.
True or false?
True or false?
Salon have a wide foot. It's funny.
Anyway, I probably have over 50 pairs of sneakers because I like to match them with my gym outfits.
Right. Well, I kids borrow my shoes. Like, my 11-year-old can wear my shoes. My 16-year-old, not so much, which is good. Because
so you have teensy. I think we talked about
teensy.
This.
We're talking about teensy feet. Oh my gosh.
Well, if her 11-year-old can wear her shoes, then she definitely has little feet.
Yeah, I've got little feet.
I think we talked about the same.
But what's great is they always have my shoe size
because there's right. What are you 6.5?
I can wear 5 to 7.
Oh, jeez, you're teensy.
Yeah, my feet are so. My kids make so much fun.
I'm 6.5.
Yeah,
but that's 5 is small.
If you want to buy a men's shoe, because we had this discussion, me and my son. He's like, you can't even wear a men's shoe. You'd have to go
No,
to
you'd have to go to you.
Yes.
Right, because you have to go down 2, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you'd be like a 3 or a 4. I've done that too. I bought boys' shoes and size 4.
Right. And they're comfortable. And
They're so. You know why they're comfortable? Because boys' shoes, wide is considered medium, so they're normal. I said that backwards, right? Their normal is wide for women.
Oh, okay.
Why are we talking about
love
shoes?
Them. I love them.
It's because you and Val are on the stream. That's why.
Thanks a lot. I don't know if he started or not. Maybe Dee did.
Yeah, Dee did, but
I
it's
think
okay.
I said, how many flip-flops do you have? Because you were saying it's really warm and you can wear flip-flops all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dee's
And I
super
knew
jealous.
you told me you had a ton of shoes. What?
I love
Well, I said you're jealous because she can wear a flip-flop whenever she wants to.
Oh, I'm jealous that you can wear flip-flops all the time. I would wear them all the time if I could.
Right. Well, like, the only time I wear tennis shoes is to work out. That's it. I take them off as soon as I'm done.
Look bad.
You don't like...
No, if I'm going to get a pedicure, my toes are going to look pretty. I want them to be seen.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pigsy Shar's saying ice skating is great because if you fall, you land on a giant ice pack. That's true. I actually have my ice skates from when I was real little. I have them in my truck because I've been trying, hopefully, because recently I took my daughter to roller skate, and there was a pair of roller skates that my brother,
that was super cute.
My brother and I have worn, and now my daughter has worn the roller skates that she's wearing right now. They're probably not going to last for like another year or so, and then she's probably going to be too big for them. But I have a pair of ice skates from the same age range that I'm still trying to take my daughter ice skating. So I have yet to do that, but hopefully within the next month or so, I still might be able to this year. We'll see what happens. The other major goal that I've been trying to accomplish, we'll see how long it takes for it to happen, is to build a snowman with my daughter, because I have yet to do that. But it hopefully will happen in this year, maybe next year. Hopefully not when she's older, but it would be an amazing surprise when if it does happen to be that case that she would come back and be like, oh, we're and she'd surprise me with making a snowman. But because you can't always know when someone can be around for when it's gonna snow and snow enough, because it just snowed just recently here at my place. And it was literally the first hour, it put an inch of snow on the ground, and then the second hour, it put an inch of ice on top. And that's not even good enough to even make a snowman. So you can't work with something like that. So it's not even like every storm that actually happens can you even make a snowman. So you have to take that into account as well. One of these years, though, it'll happen.
I'm going to log off for the night.
All right, Val. What's up,
I
Breaking
will,
Down?
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, Val.
Nice to talk to you, Val.
Nice talking to you too. If you want to stream, let me know. I think we're planning on streaming for Conquest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to stream,
Nice.
so.
Yeah. So
Nice.
if anyone wants to join, I'll send an invite to my Discord.
Yes, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And this
It's
conquest, the conquest you're referring to is the one that's going to be happening basically in 2 weeks. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not next week, the week after.
Yeah, the week
We
after.
might stream Saturday. I don't know. I have to see. I had family in town this weekend, so I couldn't really do anything. But next week should be fun.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you, Val, again for joining in.
Yes. You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Val.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Val.
Cheers.
Just pulled my Pigsy, man.
You just pulled him?
About to. I just crossed over 15, but I'm gonna pull him right now. I just realized it.
Well,
Might only make
well,
it
so
to Alabama.
JJ, you now have the new Lubu, which you're gonna take your old Lubu and probably fuse away, and now you have the new Pigsy, and you're gonna take your old Pigsy and fuse them away. Like it basically exactly what I'm gonna do. And D, what do you have Lubu and Pigsy already or no?
No.
Okay, so in this event, your goal was just what to hit Soulman was what in.
Well, it was, but I'm way beyond Soulman, so I think I'm just going to go for the Lubu. I'm at like 9, I think, right now.
You got to get Lubu.
Yeah.
You'll
Alright.
kick yourself for that. I think
Okay.
Lubu has, from what everybody's saying, and I had Lubu hit my Runa today, for the record. Not my garrison, but on one of my lands. Yeah. So Lubu's doing work. Just for the record.
So D, so this would be your first Lubu and Pigsy then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the new one, right?
Well,
Is that
yeah.
what you're talking about?
Well, just in general, I didn't know if you already had Lubu and Pigsy on the accounts that you're going for them or not, but because at this point, I figure your main account is in what non-toxic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Correct.
your secondary is down in like NT Crusaders, which you don't care about.
Legends.
Oh, Legends.
No, I have one in Legends. I have one in non-toxic. I have one in Legends. I have one in Crusaders, and I have one in Knights.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
I'm four-fisting.
Four-fisting. Hashtag four-fisting. Just so you know.
And you totally know what you're doing because you called her the #1 streamer. I'm not going to let you forget that.
Well, I called her the #1 streamer for one reason, D. Why? Why do you think that is?
I have more because I didn't stream, but I have more content. You're going to take that away from me?
Just because he was being complimentary when she came in, that's why. He would say the same thing for you.
No,
He's
he
a
would
nice
not.
guy.
He
He's a
would not say
love
the same
sweetheart. How dare you?
Yeah, see? And Michael Marlowe says, "About time, JJ, you're killing me."
What does that mean? What do you mean, bro? What is that? What are you referring to? About time what? My comments about Lubu?
About time, JJ, you're killing me. Michael Marlowe, I don't know. It's because what is this? Because you're not going into non-toxic and going up against No, wait. Disaster's over here in Hammer.
Can I get a little bit more context?
Yeah.
I think you're talking about your VP.
Well, I'm about to hit 2 million. I'm about to hit the min in Hammer, so you can all, you know.
Yeah, they're talking about your VP. You're #2 in Hammer.
Is Marlo, Mike, are you in Hammer?
Yeah, he's Disaster. He's, where is he?
I'm looking for
He's in
him.
Hammer, but he's at the bottom, right?
No.
He's in the middle. He's right below Captain Willie.
Yeah, I see him. He's above me. We're looking at you, Disaster. We're watching.
We see you.
We see you.
That's because I put in a grind this weekend, man. I'm grinding. When I grind VP.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. JG gets that in.
And
How's Oberon doing over there? Is he?
what's that?
Oh, go ahead. Finish your sentence. I was just asking how Oberon was doing and if he was meaner than me.
Oh well, he's doing okay. He's not meaner than you, D. I'll tell you that. He's not
He's
meaner.
not?
No.
I thought he was way more strict than me.
No, you both are stern when you need to. It's really annoying.
It's really annoying.
You love it.
You love it.
Oh, Michael only cares about soul. Oh, I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there, but I wanted to.
Yeah, he's an event player. He
He's an
finishes
event- I
like
get it.
every event. Yeah.
Because that's right. Yeah, he was saying that in my stream, I think. I'm pretty sure. He was already done, and I was like, on 7, he was giving me a hard time. That's what he was talking. I'm getting there, though. But I also got, 10 million VP. I'm trying to,
Yeah,
I have 7 million VP on this account. I'm just hitting VP PP.
We all get there. We just get there in different ways. That's all. Although Marlo's probably out there already got his darn Lubu maxed and
we know.
crap up.
We know, Marlo. We know.
What I would love to do, and I was telling Drum this earlier, is I would love to either rest my other accounts or have him play them. give all the crowns that I'm holding away to someone else temporarily for the week, and I would like to take top number 1 in non-toxic and show Extinction who's boss.
Oh, you hear that, Extinction? Oh.
Oh, comments me. We're PMing back and forth about me moving to whatchamacallit. And I just replied to him, the weight of the crown is real. It's true.
It really is. Like, nobody realizes it, but if you
have other responsibilities, it's just
oh my gosh,
stuff
I talked about this years ago.
No, like Mondays, you don't even get started.
In other games, I'm very well aware. It's the weight of the crown is very real.
And I've got multiple crowns, and there was a time where I had multiple accounts. Like, I had 3 accounts in Legend League, all hitting.
That's why everybody who watches Game of Thrones pictures you as Daenerys, the Dragon Queen, because
the Dragon Queen.
Yeah, because
it just said never happened. Never happened.
Oh, never happened. Extinction says, "Oh man, Extinction would take out a second mortgage on the house just to make sure that would never happen."
Well, then Drum was like, if you pass crowns, he's like, it's not going to be as well run as, and you're going to have a problem with it. You're going to want to watch and make sure that everything's fine. And I'm like, no, it's just for a week. But yeah, I mean, I've got 7 million in non-toxic. I've got 6 million in my other account. I've got 4 in the other one. Like, you add them all together and let me just focus on one and don't do any admin for 1 week. Of course, I can beat him.
Mm-hmm.
But Mama D.
Yeah.
Is without that social aspect.
Yeah, she loves it though. She loves that social aspect. She loves it.
Would it be as fulfilling for you?
No, it wouldn't.
Probably not.
No, it wouldn't be. She loves it. Loves it.
I like the social aspect of the game.
Yeah. And she.
What did Drum say? If she got voted, if she got a score for social, for being social, her score would be 10,000.
10,000. But see,
yeah, I like to be. Well, I like to connect with people and talk to them. And that's why I can't find another game that I like, because they're the in-game connections. You just can't. It's not the same.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No,
it's not the same.
Yeah. And when
I know that's why.
And you realize it's worldwide, D. It's
Second Galaxy.
It's world.
Yeah, you can't even talk to people in text. I tried messaging you in Second Galaxy, and you ignored me.
I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to figure out how to chat in game.
Yeah, that's the key aspect. That I love the graphics and I really enjoy the game style, but like I couldn't rely on the in-game chat features. I couldn't figure them out.
Pisces Shark says, my question may go unanswered. What troop do you like the most? Who is this question to?
Well, I guess this is because Pisces just recently joined back with the community.
Let's go around.
Pisces just came back to the game. So when it comes down to, he's trying to get a good feel exactly how everybody is feeling about the certain meta or gameplay that everybody's currently playing. That's all.
So go around the table, Zalon. What's your favorite?
Right now, to be honest,
top 2 and what's your bottom 2?
To be honest,
can we also say what we used to like?
Well, that's fine too. I'll go first. And I currently like what I'm playing with right now with archers and militia is actually what I like to run with right now currently between Runa and between Dionysus. I've been running that for the past like 2 or 3 weeks. So I've really enjoyed that running these, being able to summon with Poseidon, or not with Poseidon, but with Dionysus it's just militia. But with Runa, I like to be able to summon both ranged and melee troops at the same time. But yeah, that's what I'd say. I mean, I enjoy actually playing with some of the low levels because, to be honest, when I look at all my troops, my militia and archers are 22 still, when a lot of my other troops are 23 and 24. So for a while before that, I have to say, before Runa and currently this event, I was running a lot of Horde Maiden, and that's why they're both 24. So Horde and Maiden, but right now, currently, I've been truly enjoying the Archer Militia. So go ahead, D or JJ, whoever wants to go next.
Go ahead, JJ.
Good answer, man. Good answer. I like. I have to say that's not the direction I was thinking of it. I was kind of thinking of it just as a solo troop.
That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
everyone plays different, so it's good to get different opinions.
I do agree, though, having Titans that can summon 2 different types and having multiple style of troops is certainly a lot of fun. I prefer melee, I think, in general. But I also like to have a combination. Even like right now, I'm using Panthers and Storm Maidens because of the combination of melee and range. But I prefer, if I had to pick a single, it's going to be one of the melee troops. I do like the Panthers, but I think I honestly like just using flat out militia better. I imagine I really would like the Horde, but I despise the Horde. So
we know. We know, JJ. You have this crazy bias. We know.
No. Yeah. But I like running with combos as well. I like, whether.
Oh my god, I just got a 4-star. I can't talk. I just got a 4-star relic. Ah!
Nice. Whether it's archers and militia or Panthers and Storm Maidens. I like that those 2 combos.
Yeah. Well, we also saw in Wukong with the now the summoning of archers and Goliaths, which I think is, again, another cool combo. So.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, though. Although, well, here's the thing. The Goliath summoning is pretty cool, and a lot of people did that with Chronos, right? That's what Chronos was used for.
Yeah.
Is a lot of people did the Storm Maidens in Goliaths.
Yeah.
So it's going to sort of be similar, but I don't think I'd use the only Goliaths I'd use is the ones that are summoned. I think I would put in all archers to support, when using the new Wukong.
True. We'll see.
But when they come out with one that has Storm Maidens and Goliaths, that one's going to be stupid.
When all the relics that I have for my old Wukong, I'm pretty much just going to move over to my new Wukong if I get him. It just depends if I'm able to do so. Yeah, groovy like Cerberus, spears, and archers. They're a great combo. Well, with the spears and archers, that's kind of the way Pigsy is now, with spears and archers.
Yeah. Yep, except for you're going to get to summon both spears and archers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
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 Well, with Serb, you only get to summon archers.
Which is kind of like Dionysus, where he only could do militias. So it's like first generation, second generation. Second generation summoners are turning into
double,
summoning ranged and melee at the same time, which I have to say is better. It is.
I agree. It's nice to have the option. Pretty soon, Titans are just going to summon whatever troops you want.
Oh, we had Val drop off. She didn't even say goodbye. It's okay though. Don't worry. We still have we still have the number 2 female DOT streamer here. So.
Oh my god! Stop.
I got like 5 or 6 high fives now. Just
I think it's it really has to do with the scenario and what you're doing. Like if it's PP lands, I just like maidens because they're fast. But usually if I'm capping or hitting castles, I like maidens and horde. And usually I just do all of one, and then if I'm doing all maidens, I'll just throw in a couple militia or a couple melee troops just to stand in front of them. But the maidens are my favorite. If I'm doing PP, I'll even use all maidens with a couple of maiden relics, like the whetstone and stuff, just to buff them. And even if it's a Titan that doesn't do buff, can't even talk today. That troop type. Sorry,
that's
got a 4-star. So I'm excited. You're using all maidens?
I'm not using all maidens, but I'm using Arca with 2 Storm Maiden relics. Mm-hmm. One mount
the whetstone and what, the serrated edge?
the Storm Ring so that I get the extra lightning spells as well.
Okay.
It gives me the Storm Maiden crit, Storm Maiden damage, and it gives me 2 lightning spells to throw down as well.
Nice.
And then I like to use the Flaming Rune just because it's so good.
I always use the Flaming Rune, the Whetstone, and I think the Serrated Edge. Usually if I'm over 30 and I only have 3 slots, I'll do that. If I'm 40 and I have 4 slots, I'll do those 3, and then I'll do a Event Relic. And it could be any Titan, whatever. That's usually my go-to when it comes to ping pong.
Keep talking. Keep talking. I gotta go to the bathroom. Keep talking. Keep talking.
So, Dee, what would you say your least favorite are? Your least favorite troop?
I hate Grens. I don't like Grens at all. Archers are okay, but I think if you're talking about ranged troops, I still think Maidens are the best. When it comes to melee, I guess it just depends. Sometimes I use militia because they're really cheap, and I don't care if they die.
Pisces, you don't have to max the Flame Rune. You can take it to 9 because the only thing you get, and it's cool that you max. I don't mean to down you, but you only get you get your 3 fireballs at rank 9.
Those are so helpful because if you're hitting certain specific types of PP lands that have, well, now they kind of screwed it because all the lands are different. But before, you would hit the ones with 3 Grens, and then you just pow, pow, pow the 3 Grens with the fireballs, and you'd do 6-second battles.
So, yeah, same, agreed. But question, you said Grens are your least favorite.
I don't like them.
Have you ever used Almorand?
I have, but I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I think they're slow. That's why I don't like them.
They are slow, but I think the only time I've really been able to see Grens truly shine is with Almorand. Because
no, tell me what you use Almorand for.
Oh, Almorand's fun.
I can't use Almorand for a Titan that summons melee troops. That's it. That's the only thing you can't use him for. You can use him for everything else, and he murders because they put up so much damage. I use skeletons. Yeah, because the skeletons act as a cobweb, and they just ball up anything. So if anything's coming your way, just throw a skeleton down, and then they're stuck, and the Grens can just hurl millions of damage. Hades is good too. Yeah, Hades is kind of the same. But Almorand, because I like the skellies.
I have a max Almorand right here with relics. I use him as a land defender. I haven't really used him very much. Almorand?
Yeah.
I've just used him on VP lands. But, yeah, I haven't really used him. So you wouldn't attack, like an Osiris with an Almorand, right? Like, what would you hit with an Almorand? What would be the use of it? Can I use it for...
Anything that doesn't summon melee troops.
So, Bast?
Conquest. Yeah, you can use them for Conquest. Like, Bast, absolutely Bast. Well, I don't know, because I haven't tried. But the idea would be, because I just haven't come across one, the idea would be to throw your skellies out front to slow down the Horde, and then the fire, and they have splash damage. So when you have a wall of Grens, it just tears them up. Maybe you bring a freeze spell as well.
Pisces says, don't forget about Hades. That's true, Pisces. I know you have Hades still. And some of the old...
What troops do you bring?
All Grens.
All Grens, nothing else. No melee, nothing really. And then you just use your skellies to block it?
Yeah, I use a lot of... On my Almorand, I have a lot of Skelly relics. So I'm bringing max Skellies, all the Skellies that you can bring.
So how many are you getting? 9?
No, like 15, I think. Because the 6 you can bring.
See, I'm counting. 3, 3, 1.
Man, we still have another.
I must not have all the relics on him because I only have 7.
Okay.
So you put all of the Skelly relics and you get... Mine is set up. It has the skeleton ring because it gives 3.
It has the blood vial. It gives another 3, and the ancestral heart gives another 3. So that gives me 9, plus the 6 that you can put on yourself. And then all the other relics are Gren relics. The Gren's crit's max. It's super easy to max crit, and when it is, it just does a ton of damage.
I'm gonna try it.
It's. I find it to be very effective, and it can take out a lot, like most things, unless they summon melee troops. Like a Dionysus, nope. Poseidon, never. You know what I mean? Kronos, not going to happen. Osiris, waste of time. But almost everything else, because the Grens do so much damage. But they are slow. You're right. You're 100% right. You're 100% correct. They are super slow, but when they get a shot off,
Yeah.
they just tear it up.
Before Maidens, I used to use Panthers a lot. Back
You
in
know
the...
what? I got a second armor and it's only level 1, and I should really...
Yeah, I never bothered with the second All-Marine just because I knew there was going to be a lot of other
Ooh,
Titan.
I'm at 9,600.
Well, he's no good on defense. I don't think he's any good on defense.
Yeah, he's just
personally.
fun for offense, so that's why mine's
just
at
fun for
58, just so I can still play with him just a little bit more,
Yeah.
and then I'll put
Whoa,
him...
Tox is here.
Oh yeah, Tox is
Sorry.
here.
I just looked at the chat. I wasn't on it before.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
So Valentine's Day is coming up. That's our next holiday.
Yeah, so you're gonna be going skiing, right? Because you told
What?
you told JJ that every year for Valentine's Day you and Drum go skiing.
Yeah, we usually go. Last year I don't think we went because there was no snow. Last year was a bad year. Did you go skiing last year, JJ?
Yeah, a lot.
You did? Yeah, I don't know. Every time we wanted to go, it just seemed because it would like snow and then it would get warm.
We went to a lot of small mountains, though. We went to little family mountains. Like, we went to the one on West Point, which is super small. It's got, like, 3 trails. Because he just learned how to ski last year. I grew up skiing, so it's all, you know, I picked it back up pretty quickly. But I'd love to go on a trip sometime this year if you want, because I can't even go on black diamonds. He barely handles blues. So if you want to go
Blues are my favorite. Like
Blues?
That's where I'm happy and on blues. Yeah, I'll do blues all day long.
I think blues are the most fun because
They are the most fun. They're
Yeah,
just
they're
chill.
Yeah,
And you don't have
they're
the
chill.
beginners that are on the greens.
Right? Exactly.
And some of the blues are really, like, some of them aren't, like, they're not easy. I mean, they're not hard, but I'm very, that's my comfort zone. My comfort zone is blue. I can do blacks.
Same. I can do, I can do double black. It's just, they're not, it's just.
Yo, I could do triple black, but I've never been out skiing before, so.
Ha ha ha.
But, like, moguls, I don't enjoy moguls. Like, I just don't have the knees for it. I can do it a little bit, but, like, the really long mogul runs, it's not fun. The super steep ones, or the ones when they have drop-offs, like, yeah, only if it's into big powder, but they're not most of the time.
I know, when I was doing the that double black that I went off on by accident, not only were there moguls everywhere that you couldn't avoid, but it was super steep. So I was like going through them in slow motion.
Right.
So Reki Nomad says, real quick. Reki Nomad says D-skiing won't find her in the snow since she's so short. Is this true, D?
You know what I do like to do a lot, though? I do like to do through the woods.
Drum does that. I
Anytime
don't.
they have, I do enjoy going through the woods. I think
He's a snowboarder, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's all the same. I mean, it's not. It's different.
I won't go through the woods.
Procrastination for life, Faranik. You know me. I'm still procrastinating to the end. See, I used
You and Drum can do that.
I used the relics that I wanted to, Faranik, and now I'm just straight grinding it to the end, to 10K. Pisces Shark says, which Minotaur do you like the most? It's actually, believe it or not, out of all the Tars, Minotaur is the best.
It's the best one.
Of the
Minotaur is the only one. All the other ones are not real.
And why is that, JJ? Is it just what?
Because they could have named it Frigitor, but they didn't. They named it whatever the crap.
Frostor.
Yeah. Refrigerator. They should have named it Refrigerator, but they didn't. No, I don't know. I don't have a good reason. I like Minotaur, but the other ones, the builds just didn't come out right. You know?
Yeah.
I like Hordor. I think Hordor will have potential, and I'm curious.
Oh yeah, you think that? Oh, but you hate the Horde though, JJ. But you think the Horde tour is going to be good?
I know what the game is, and I picked up I picked up Osiris.
We know you got Mr. Meta, so we know.
Yeah, I know how the game works. I'm not an idiot. I just.
I know how it works.
And it's a summoner.
We know.
I like summoners, and I specifically like summoners at Melee because they're just so fun to use. That's my favorite type of Titan. From Artemis to Dionysus to Poseidon, Runa. Oh man, I am so loving Progenitor. Progenitor wrecks house.
Yeah, and of course, and now and because of that, and because you saved up and invested in a non-void Titan that is amazing in the current meta, JJ, aren't you glad?
Yeah, Progenitor.
Aren't you glad?
Progenitor. I take out most Osiris with no losses. That's what's hilarious. Osiris is a great Titan, but Progenitor with a 5-star, I rarely take a single troop loss.
Oh, so you're loving being on the edge of that meta. You're surfing on the edge of that meta, going, ha everybody! I barely invested in Void. I barely invested.
It's not like that. I feel the way I feel about Void, and I don't. It's not a ha to other people.
I know.
But there's a lot. I find a lot of Osiris that are. Nobody touches.
And
that have
what do you use?
30k VP. I'm like, how does nobody touch?
A lot of people are afraid.
Yeah. So the only one
you use for Osiris?
Progenitor with a 5-star.
Oh, you used Progenitor with a 5-star for Osiris.
I made the video. Did you not see my video where I was poking at Jim?
Sorry.
Oh wait. Who's it poking at? Who's it poking at, JJ?
It's funny because I got so many comments and people were critiquing it, and I'm like, I don't really even care. I made this video for Jim. Period.
It was literally all for Jim. I knew it was.
Literally.
I knew it was.
Jim.
The last.
It was. You knew it. I know.
Yeah. The last few seconds of of each one of the videos proves it to the community.
Jim would hop in and be like, he kept calling it Ron Weasley. He said Progenitor's going to be the Ron Weasley of DOT, and so I went ham. I had to.
Yeah, especially
it was going to be a 3-part series, but I haven't been able to do the last.
If I was you, JJ, and I found out that the Titan that you invested in heavily in turned out to be way better than Jim was talking about, I would throw it back in his face too. So you did the right thing.
I know, but I didn't mean to throw it in his face.
No, I know. No. But you did.
Great idea for a video.
You did and you didn't. You did and you didn't. That's the way to be. That's the way to be.
I did a little bit.
You have to. You have to. Because he was so wrong. Jim was so wrong. And it was because he was being crabby. It was because Jim was being crabby about the game. And he just didn't want the new Titan to be good. He didn't.
It's true.
It's the way it is.
He's playing COD and he's a lot happier over there.
Yeah. And I mean,
did you realize the beat on that video?
I know.
Did you realize the beat on the video was a remix of the theme song for Harry Potter?
No, I did not notice that.
It is. It is. I thought that video was genius. I put a little bit more thought into it.
It was genius. Your own video, genius. Of course.
If you go back and listen to it, it's like a remix of the Harry Potter theme song, and at the very end, you got Ron Weasley doing the whatever dance. Oh, I love that video.
Yeah, it's so good. I understood the Ron Weasley part of it and everything else when it comes down to Jim. So.
But I was trying to hint at it with the Harry Potter theme song ahead of time. Anyway.
So artistic, JJ. So artistic. So artistic.
I had too much fun. But yeah, Progenitor's a house with a 5-star.
And JJ, what happened? When you got those 5-star Guardian relics from pulling on live stream?
Both of them on stream.
Oh
no! I got one of them on stream. The other one was from that other video I made when I pulled like.
Oh, but you made a video of it, of course. So just so you know. Interesting.
Ferranic got it. Good Hogwarts remix.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I just hit 9K. I just have 1,000 souls more left to go. Oh, and I'm at max resource too. Ugh, sucks. Should I just use the 3-star?
Are you not at 10K yet?
What?
I'm at 9,000. Should I just use
it?
I'm just gonna use a 3-star, real quick.
You have a 3-star?
I have
relic?
one. I can use it. I could use it if I want to.
You're just sitting on a 3-star relic for no reason.
Well, I was thinking about saving it for the next event, JJ.
Oh, okay. That's actually a great idea.
Why is it the same relics from next
How much Johnny you got? They said it might be. They didn't say it was.
It wasn't a guarantee. Listen, it wasn't a guarantee. I have one. Oh, no. I have 2 1-stars, a 2-star, and a 3-star, and I was hoping to hold on to it, those 4 for the next event.
Damn, D, what are you eating?
Yeah, what are you eating?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was putting dinner away. I'm sorry.
It's all right. But still, do you think I should use the 3-star? I mean, I could just do it right now. Hit 10K.
Here's the question.
And wrap it up.
Here's the question.
What?
Here's the question.
What?
How much Johnny do you have left?
What is Johnny?
Yeah.
How do I not know what that is? Yeah. Money? Gems?
No, Johnny Walker. How much Johnny you got?
Oh, I'm out. I'm out.
You're out?
I'm out.
Just pull the 3-star then. I was gonna say, man, if you got a couple, you know what I mean? If you can refill your glass, bro, let's do this. I'm in with you.
Yeah, no, I can't refill the glass anymore. I'm actually out. So I guess we'll have to use the 3-star.
That's easily another hour.
Well, no. We'll use the 3-star.
No, 1.4.
Yeah, look at that. We'll use the 3-star, and I'll actually go into the next event with 3 relics, and I'll at least add 1 relic token to this. So I'm at 9. I had 8 before the event. I'll have 9, and I'll basically still be at almost close to 50. Well, with the season reward, I'll be basically almost at 57,000 again, all over again. That's nuts. I basically have spent absolutely nothing.
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm about 11, somewhere between 10 and 11K gems in the hole. Okay. I'm at 50. I'm at 15.5. I'm about to get the medallion, but I banked all the relics. So I have 13 relics going into next weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Wrecking Nomad is asking, should I use Halzir last 10 levels with Grens? What exactly do you mean? Should you finish leveling Halzir? What last 10 levels? What are you referring to? Do you know what he means, Zalon?
No, I don't. Hold on a second. I don't want to lose this one.
If you're asking if you should level it, I mean, if you got him on 50, yeah, level him up.
I know what he's talking about. He said earlier, something about Halzir. He said, we were talking about Grens, and he said Grens are weak, but thinking of working on Halzir just to get him up to the max. So he's probably asking if he should
get him to 50 to 60. Okay.
Yeah.
Crap.
Is it worth it? I guess.
I got a Halzir. Mine, I did max mine. I found Halzir to be pretty fun to max, but that was back when the lands were different. When the lands were a little bit different, you could do. Oh no, Zalon.
That was not my. That was not my. Yeah, I did not mean to go and lose that.
What happened?
That was my fault.
But Halzir was great when you could do 3-second battles.
Mm-hmm.
Before they changed the land, there was a certain land that if you moved one of your Grens before the battle and you aimed it in a certain direction, you could do 3-second battles. Go watch. I made a video on it. The Halzir video I made a long time ago. You can't do it anymore, but so back then when you could do 3-second battles,
can't do it anymore. Can't do it anymore. But
can't do it anymore. But it's he doesn't. I don't even think I put him on defense anymore at all. I know a couple people that have used him and used the 5-star relic because he's basically invincible to range, and then they have range. But I don't think he's really worth it being at 60. Honestly, I used him because he was easy to raid. It was fast. If I got an opportunity to get a new Halzir, a level 1, I would use my 60 as food. Let me put it that way. That's just my opinion. You know, I think I almost put 10 levels on Arc this weekend.
10 levels on Arca? Oh, man.
From 40 to 49 right now. I miss grinding, man. I haven't done a solid grind in a long time.
I did way more grinding than I normally would on in this weekend. Well, let me look at my battles. I'm about to hit over 2 million VP, and that was all doing 2K battles for the most part this weekend. So let me take a look.
Just got another 4-star Goliath belt.
Yeah, I got a lot of 4-star Goliath belts this weekend, actually. I'm at 541 battles.
Nice.
So not bad. Let me see what else I can find here. Yeah, I goofed up on that one 3-star battle, but we have 860 more to go.
Oh man, I want to cap these so bad. Be nice. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna cap it and use her to do it.
I'm gonna finish up here. May have to do a couple extra battles just because I goofed up on that one, but it's alright. I'm gonna have to check my reinforcements next time I go back in.
Pisces is asking what event is happening next week.
This next week coming up right now, we have a Tuesday and Wednesday, we have a Relic event, which is going to be a 48-hour event. They're going to throw some new poison relic at the very end, but it's going to be like a 12 or 13,000.
Poison charms, right?
Yeah, poison charms. That's right. So it's going to be like 12 or 13K, most likely, in 48 hours. So most likely what majority of the players will do is play for maybe 2,000 or 1,500 souls, somewhere in that range, and grab as many Portal Stone relics to save up for this weekend's event and relic tokens to save up for this weekend's event. That's my best suggestion for what's coming up. Poison relics, of course. Well, just poison, troops alone. I mean, Panthers, in my opinion, are right above Grenadiers at this point. Unfortunately, just because of the way everything is kind of gone. I mean, I do have a level 53 Artemis. No, I don't have a maxed out Artemis. There's plenty of players that do and enjoy Artemis play. She definitely is she is the best Panther Titan out there. So, You know, besides from that, though, from majority of people don't play with Panthers, unless you're playing with Artemis. So, do you still play with Panthers at all, D or JJ?
I'm playing with them right now, man.
I do sometimes. I like that they're fast, but I mean they're not what they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like to use them in conjunction with Storm Maidens.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I use them in front of Storm Maidens sometimes because they'll run up real fast and then the Maidens will just fire away.
Yep. They're good. I think they're still one of the better troops to take on a battalion style unit. But no, they their attack has changed a little bit. And they do that dance still. Like they'll just sit there next to something and like stab the ground. They still stab the ground. So bad.
Brain, I'm going to be honest. You've actually asked this question before.
Brain.
You've asked this question before. I know you have. So, I don't know, Brain. And you wanted a wrench? For 2020? I don't know, Brain. It's questionable. I got probably about 5 or 6 battles left. I'm just going to finish out the rest of this 3-star relic. And then we're going to... Asking for a friend. Of course you're asking for a friend. That's what gets the D giggle. Asking for a friend. You're lucky you got the D giggle, Brain. Or else...
He cracks me up sometimes.
I know. You're lucky you don't realize how much you get away with, Brain. You know, you slide underneath just because you're so smooth. Everybody else, you're getting some real talk here, Brain. Everybody else lets you go on with a quick pass, you know, because you're the Brain, you know. If anybody came in here that didn't have the Brain, you know, as the avatar, and we didn't know who you were from previous videos and everything else, boy, you'd be booted. Nobody would want you in the chats. It'd be
You think you get special treatment?
Yes, Brain gets.
You do?
Brain gets special hardcore treatment. I give Brain special treatment.
It's a Brain, man.
I'm just saying.
He's one of the most OG video content creators.
Mm-hmm.
He's already retired, fired, and lived on a new life.
Yeah.
Does he even play? Is he still playing DOT?
Yeah, no, he does whatever he wants. Brain, yeah. He's putting in his time. It's like talking.
I want my wrench.
Yeah, it's talking. I want my wrench. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it, Brain.
We'll send you the requirements.
Yeah, Xenochrist says, I miss Brain and Derm. Yeah, Xenochrist.
Derm's in trouble.
Derm's in trouble. Oh, poor Derm.
Although he overheard me telling my ski story, and he started yelling.
Yeah. See? Did I not tell you that no matter
You did.
What I told you, when you would start talking about anything in the stream, and if you
I
were...
know, but he doesn't want to hear it, because before, when I kept taking my headphones out, he's like, put the headphones back in. Because he doesn't want to be going in.
The Prophet Derm and Lord Jesus. Yeah, see?
Oh, jeez.
You have your fans, D. You just have... Yeah.
I hear him.
Just...
Getting in
You
trouble.
can't trouble.
He heard you say Derm's in trouble.
Yeah.
What woman?
My what woman? Yeah.
My sandwich better not be in trouble.
Yeah, right?
I'm kidding.
That's funny.
I heard a door.
Yo, Brain wants to know what happened to that stream earlier.
I waited too long to start streaming again, and YouTube didn't recognize me, and they wanted me to verify myself.
They wanted D to check herself before she wrecked herself.
Outsmarted by YouTube.
Isn't that crazy? So I actually started with Mob Crush, and it wouldn't even let me go live, and then I was like, ooh, let me try something different. And because I think Streamlabs has an encoder or whatever. It was on the approved list, and I was like, oh, let me use Streamlabs. So I did. And that one went through for like a minute or 2 minutes, and then I got booted.
Wow.
Said I wasn't authorized or something.
But I thought aren't you over? How many followers do you have?
So I lost 5. In the
Hashtag big whoop.
month. No, in the
That's 'cause you
past month, I lost
creating,
5.
huh?
Yeah, they're mad.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I was looking at my stats and, where is the screenshot? It's like significantly decreased everything.
Yeah. Well, you haven't been making content, of course.
Yeah. That also goes along with
So-
Brain's comment.
It's just how it works.
Excuses.
So
We all knew there wouldn't
here
be
it
a
is.
D stream. I mean,
I
was
have only
anyone
gotten-
surprised?
82 views in the last 28 days, which is less than, it's saying I get 410 to 1,200 typically in a month.
So, okay. But how many videos have you made in that same time?
Recently?
Yeah.
None. My last
Exactly.
vid was in September.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can we get a boo?
People will watch
Everybody in
new
chat.
stuff.
Boo.
And then I lost 5 in 30 days.
Yeah.
But I gained 2.
Yo, I
So
lose
it was
5
only
in
in
I
3.
lose 5
My
in a
net loss
weekend.
was only 3.
I lose 5 in a weekend. It's no biggie. Oh, Brain got it. Brain's
Yeah,
like boo.
You gained 4 subscribers on January 11th alone.
How are you?
No.
What?
You gained a subscriber on the 17th.
How do you know?
Oh.
How are you looking at my stuff?
You can
Oh,
see.
D.
What? Teach me.
Oh, D.
Yo, Brain says he loses 5 while in the
I can show
toilet.
you.
Wrecking
Anyone
Nomad.
can look up anyone's stuff?
Yeah.
Other content creators, if you know how to. I use it's called Channelytics.
Gotcha.
If you're a creator, YouTube is way
20
more
more
than
souls.
just YouTube that people watch. There's so much more to it.
Yeah, I just got a new sub recently.
Yeah,
Actually.
on the 17th.
Yeah, 2 days
34
ago.
people watching. Thank you for everybody joining in right now. Of course, I got D and JJ here on the Discord. Chatting it up. I got 20 more souls to go until I'm at 10K. Thank you for everybody joining in on the stream tonight. It has been an amazing stream as always. I'll be getting some really nice positive feedback in the comment section after these streams, saying how awesome they are and how D is. I can't believe D is turning into the number 2 female streamer. And I was like,
Go away.
I can't believe it either. I was like, DOT community, I can't believe it either. I don't know why.
Did you see what Zeno just said? I sub and unsub just to mess with analytics.
Oh. Xenochrist. Yeah, Xenochrist says, JJ, engagement is engagement as stated in your previous stream. That's true. That is true,
Yep.
Xeno.
Pretty much.
Oh, Val is number 1 in my book. Ooh, Xenochrist says, ooh. D, you know what that means.
Yeah.
I have more. Val's amazing, but I have more content.
He's poking at your competitive edge, though.
Ooh, yeah. We know. We just need to light that fire underneath D. We just need to light that fire.
That's-
John
that you're-
Bravo said, I will resubscribe if you make a video, D.
Oh.
What do you want to video? What would you
Thank
like to see, John Bravo?
Thank you, John Bravo.
What could I possibly post a video of? I guess I could do a fusion.
Anything.
Well, the fusion's coming up soon. Yeah.
Emo said at least Val streams. Oh, I'm so sorry, D. You get
Oh.
it, though. It's going to happen.
Listen,
It's gonna happen.
Zolan is calling me the number 2. That means I, at one point, was the 1.
Yeah,
That
she
does
was.
not-
She
that does
was.
not imply
She
that.
was
He just said I
because
was, so-
because D.
Okay.
Yo, Lee, listen. For the
That's
people
what he
that
said.
have been
That's
here
okay.
for forever, know that D took the crown from everyone's favorite. Who was it?
Non
Don't you
toxic.
No.
dare.
No.
Talking about.
Who was it?
Who was it? It was
Stop.
yeah. Who was it?
No.
Who's the number 1 female streamer? Number 1 female streamer
Who? Lieutenant who?
Lieutenant Lou? Oh, Lieutenant Who. Listen to D.
Lieutenant who?
Lieutenant Who. Listen to this. D took the #1 female streaming spot from Lieutenant Lou back in the day. And now that Val has taken over, D now has to come back and reclaim her crown. So we'll see what happens.
For real though, the brain's onto something. Honestly, look at John Bravo. He says, at this point, anything. And the brain just dropped you a golden nugget. Do a fashion video and critique all the female Titans on what they're wearing.
That would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yes. That's a golden nugget.
I love it.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
Ralph,
I can see
Challenge accepted.
Top 10 female Titan outfits.
In under
Go.
5 minutes. I'm writing that down. I'm writing it down.
Do it. That's a golden nugget.
Top 10 female Titan outfits.
Yep.
Done.
Exactly,
We
Z.
talked about
Deezus was the baddest, but Val coming in clutch with the streams.
Yeah, she's streaming. She is streaming.
I'm just saying. See, we just have to just point these different things out that are happening, and then people will be like, It'll make things happen.
See. Every time I go to Arizona once a year for my meeting for work. Every time I'm there, I try to hook up with Val. So.
Oh, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Let's see if we can hook up with Val this time.
If #2 can hook up with #1, oh, okay.
What does that make?
We'll see what happens.
I'm just not going to say anything right now. That's our thing to do.
10,000 has been achieved. 10,000. I got Lubu. I got 10K. Let me check out and see where I'm at in the alliance. Still number 44. I haven't really moved up that many. So that means the rest of my alliance has been doing really, 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 really good in making sure that they hit their goals. So the lowest person is a Lou. A Lou is female, D. NTG. She's in the 50th place, 3,700.
Timothy. Oh man.
Val has got Darth Jimothy.
I don't have anything right now because D and Derm Domestic is over.
Oh, season 4 of DM Derm Domestic, where Derm doesn't exist.
I don't know. I don't think I can get him to come on anymore. I told him I was going to replace him, and he was like, "Go ahead."
Well, yeah, and when he sees,
I can't find anyone that I have that kind of chemistry with. Though.
We'll see what happens. You never know.
What?
I said you never know. We could have some great times on stream, and you might say, "Oh my gosh, it's just like when I used to stream with Derm." So relax.
Okay.
You never know, D. You never know.
Any transgender types. I don't know about transgender, but
Broomhilda.
Broomhilda? Jesus.
That's a good one.
Poor Broomhilda. Erdred, yeah.
I think there's a few of them that are like without sex, though. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, transgender, there's a few. But what about like Firestripe? That's not, I mean, that's a floating ball of fire wearing clothes, you know?
Well, Reaver is like a floating skeleton-y thingy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That isn't anything.
It doesn't even have flesh.
And Ra is like a bird.
Yeah, bird. I feel like it's always sunny in Philadelphia. You know, you're a bird.
Is progenitor a man or a woman?
Female.
It's progenitor.
I think
What does that mean?
progenitor is female. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I think it looks like an alien.
It's the thing from which all things were created. It's the beginning.
Oh, because JJ has a level 60 progenitor, and he's crushing everything that he comes against. He's just saying that progenitor is God.
That's the Latin of the word progenitor.
Oh.
Like you have progenitor cells in your body. Those are the apical meristem plants. Progenitor cells are like the beginning of life. That's what that word means. That's why it's got that look to it. Yeah, and it's also because I have the baddest progenitor in the game.
No, of course. Oh, see,
Aside
JJ,
from
I
that-
knew that. I knew he was gonna.
but that is what the name means. Progenitor. It's like it's like the beginning of life.
And the beginning of JJ enjoying the game for a second or possibly third time around. Yes, of course. I agree, thoroughly.
There's a couple of them. I mean, and then there's Boars. Are they all male? I don't know.
Yeah, Xenochrist says this is exactly what I tuned in for. See, Xeno, I'm glad. I'm glad we can accommodate your.
I want more video ideas.
You want more video ideas? All right.
Do one on the top 10 hottest guy titans.
Yeah. See.
That's not as fun.
No, it's not, but it's another option.
It's just another option.
That's what the brain said. Because ain't none of us doing that video, so either going to be you or Val, and who's going to take it?
Yeah. Number 1 and number 2. Which one do you want to be, D? You want to be number 2?
I want to be number 1.
Oh, is that what you want to be?
You probably could if you made a video.
Yeah, we'll see.
And what determines this? Like,
What?
this is you guys saying.
Do you want? Do you
number
want?
1 and who's number 2?
Do you listen? For someone who
I have
enjoys
no comment.
enjoys words of affirmation, do you want the affirmation of the DOT community, or do you not? You know.
I do. No, I totally do.
Oh, okay. All right.
I do.
Oh, Firestrike is a female. It's in. Thanks, Veronic. I didn't know that. I had no.
All right, I got 9 stones left. I'm going to play 3 battles out, and after that, we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, wasn't Dee going to stream this weekend? She did, Feranic, if you saw, for a few seconds.
For 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes, she did stream this weekend.
What is Astaroth?
Astaroth. You know who Astaroth is.
Oh, it's a guy.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty certain Astaroth was a male.
It looks like a guy. He's got a beard.
Does he have a beard? It just looks like a beast of an animal. And honestly, like, what's Ulrich? It looks like a dude, but have you ever seen him take his helmet off?
Yeah.
Same with Calcor.
He has a pretty big jawline.
Yeah.
That has to be a man.
But
Look at his calves.
Maybe they're all male or female. Ilzar? Ilzar.
He's not even wearing a shirt.
Ilzar's a
Is he?
female.
I see pectorals.
Yo, Brain says Siegfried has to be a chick because of his boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I totally
right.
see nipples and the top part of abs on Astaroth when he puts his arm down.
Ridiculous. Feranic says D's judgy.
I'm what?
You're judgy.
I'm judgy. You asked if it was a male or female. I'm telling you, I see pecs.
Well,
Extinction, that's not fair.
What?
He
Yeah.
said my garrison's ready for your Titan. That's not fair. That's you having the advantage of knowing what you're in with. That's not offense versus defense.
Well, I could tell you who was on his castle.
I could guess who's on his castle if I, for sure.
I know
Yeah,
exactly
but you
who's
can't
on his
screenshot
castle.
the relic.
He said he
But
would.
you can
He told us who's on his castle.
compare against Ice because you know it. He's got a champion. Oh, he's got Pigsy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
He's got Pigsy.
He said he's got Pigsy on his castle maxed with all the relics maxed. Everything maxed. Extinction maxed.
Yeah. Progenitor is not the option. Yeah, I'm guessing that Lulu is going to be the answer for that. Not for Progenitor.
Xenocray says, Lord Jesus 2020, if you stream, they will come.
You know what? I would like to set a goal for myself. I want to hit 1K subs this year. I don't think it'll happen, but I'm going to try my bestest.
As a lot of the people, I've given up on DOT. However, the streams and the community are where it's at. See, I'm telling you. See, people, I mean, Xenochrist and Brain, I mean, some of these people may not even play the game on a regular, but they love the community.
Isn't that funny that some people don't even play anymore and they're still watching?
Well, because they enjoy the people that are part of the community. And that is why it's important to still be around live streaming. D, why aren't you streaming?
I tried to stream.
I know.
And then I was like, I'll stream tomorrow. And Zalon was like, what's the point? Nothing's happening tomorrow. And I'm like,
yeah, there's
nothing
going on tomorrow.
Yeah, I was like, but I'm off from work. It'll be a stream. And he's like, there's nothing going on. No point. I'm like, wait a second. So you want me to stream, but you want there to be a purpose, and you want me to entertain you. And what else?
Everything.
Don't lose any troops.
Yeah, right. Don't lose any troops on the stream. And make sure you read every comment.
Don't miss a single one, and don't get backlogged with comments.
Right. Don't get backlogged with comments. Let everybody in your Discord chat talk. Don't cut anybody off. And make sure that you don't screw anything up while you're actually streaming the game at the same time. Don't do any of that. That sounds dirty. My garrison is ready for your Titan. Brain, if you were still playing, maybe it would be. I don't know.
Do you guys remember Red Rose?
Oh, no way. No way.
Did I make it in time? Did I make it in time for D's stream?
Yes, he made it.
God.
Ice, you had to make it. Oh, D, don't even say that. Ice is numero uno.
What?
D, sorry.
She gave me hello to you too, D.
Oh, D.
Oh, I know she greets all of her friends with an "oh God."
Yeah, right? Doesn't she? Doesn't she? Isn't it the best?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I did that once to Veronica, and he left. He left the Discord.
That's right. He did. And then when he came back,
an accident.
And then when he came back, you had to apologize heavily later.
It was an accident though, because I bust my chops a lot. So it's not. It was like a term of endearment. It wasn't really a. Oh God, I hate you. It was like, oh God, I'm gonna get teased now.
I never tease you, D. It's all love.
You tease me all the time.
Oh. Actually, I'm going to do a few more battles just so I get over 2 million. I'm actually going to hit VP Min as well. Can you believe it? Can you handle that, D? I'm going to hit VP Min right now.
I'm loving it.
VP Min 2 mil. This is only in a few days of being here because, of course, I was not here all week. But I'm going to hit VP Min just so I can stick around.
Salon, you are the man. You remind me of the Cold Stone Creamery. Like it, love it, gotta have it.
Is that right?
And when you tip him, he sings.
Yeah, right? No problem,
like
Tagger. No problem. Ice coming in clutch at the end. Xenochrist, I came for the Godan rips. Yeah, right, Ice? Yeah, see, Xenochrist is here for the Godan rips.
I'm working him. Dude, we got another drop in one of his videos the other day. He needs some.
Oh, I missed it. Which one was it?
It's the same clip. He needs some of our other references. So I really think we need just one video of all Godan impersonations.
Yeah, but we did a bunch of Godan impersonations a few times now in the past few streams.
They were too late. They were too late in the stream.
True, because right now it's completely buried. So.
Yeah, it's totally buried. Totally buried.
So why don't you do one on my stream? At the very beginning.
Oh, do you have a YouTube channel?
You're so funny. Go away.
She doesn't.
I love it. I love it. I
don't have one because I tried to stream today and YouTube didn't recognize me.
I love it.
It's because you just
they wouldn't let me.
Just type in Zaid Gamer and it should work.
Is this a player showcase?
I have to re-verify my account.
There was that one time I came on with like straight up like I thought it was pretty good, but when I was just like straight up when if and when Godan passes away, he's gonna have his own post. And they're like, it's gonna be there's gonna be a player showcase that goes on.
No, then it says, "Is this the end?
Is this the end of Godan?" Yeah, right.
Is this rest in peace?
Is this R.A.P.?
Time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell.
Guys, seriously, that's not even.
It came up in the stream, and it was hilarious when it happened. So.
This is all out of love, D. What are you doing?
Yes.
Why do you get all dark and morbid on
Yeah,
this?
yeah, D.
You're even going downhill.
You're talking about a fellow streamer possibly passing away, and I'm being dark and morbid.
Yeah, but
we're talking about
that would be his
DOT career when he retires from DOT. That's
Yeah.
all we were playing, right,
Yeah.
Right, Zon?
Yes, exactly.
That's all it was.
Wow.
Oh gosh, thanks, Ice. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Relax, make fun, maybe make balanced or not.
So my next vid is going to be top 10 female Titan outfits, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to love it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. CD, I don't know why you haven't done this already.
And then it'll end with a big old shot of your high heels right at the end.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
If that's what you want. Yeah. No.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
If we'll ever get.
Yeah, it's like, will these heels walk all over you? Only time will tell.
So my old league that I was a part of, we're in there because I'm in Crusaders, and they're R1 in the league. So I was messaging back and forth, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been watching you guys at NTG. You're always finishing top 50. Seems like you're one of the best of alliances to be part of." I'm like, "Oh yeah." Give it a D.
Ice. We were talking about this earlier about how the whole the new generation. It's like this next generation that's coming up. You know.
We are grooming the future leaders of NTG in Crusaders right now.
Yeah, and D was saying, "Oh, I got Ice. He's one of my leaders. He's so awesome." And then she's like, "But when he comes on the stream, sometimes he could be a bit much." I was like, "D, come on."
Expound on this a bit
just
much.
Just too cheerful. Sometimes you're just not cheerful, and you're just like,
I'm just ripping on you, Ice. I think you're 9.5 out of 10. The one when it comes down to streaming companion. D was just ripping on you earlier, and I was like, "Man, why you gotta be so hard on Ice?"
I was. Oh my god!
Wait. Well, I heard your impersonation of me the other day, Zalon.
Oh yeah.
On your stream, you did this little. Then Ice says in the comments, "Hey, great solo stream, Zalon."
Yeah.
That was their impersonation.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did do that.
Solo stream, Zalon.
Yeah.
As I'm trying to affirm. I'm trying to affirm your solo efforts.
That's true. It's okay,
Yeah,
Dave.
I thought this was a non-toxic community, Dave.
It is.
Just trying to bring the positive affirmation, the good vibes.
Yeah.
To this community. Good vibes. Well, did you finish the full event, Zolan, or did you just end up going to 10K?
I ended up going to 10K. I'm out of Portal Stone, so here we're just going to take a quick peek at everything. I'm at 10,088 souls, and we have Alliance Rake of 16. NTG Hammer pulling out 735. Now, with the top 50 being at currently right now 666, that is not a coincidence. But
it's Mark of the Pig.
Yeah,
the Mark of the Pig.
Mark of the Pig. It is 666,000 gets you into the top 50.
You want to hear something funny? I guessed that it would be 700. Top 50 would be 700.
Really? Yeah.
It was a deep projection.
Okay.
If Oberon is here, Oberon, please speak up because I'm always within 50. Always within 50 up or down in my deep projections.
Not bad.
This is why you need to give a pre-weekend stream for events.
Mm-hmm.
And give us your
There's non-toxic at 701 in 30th place.
We all bet on it.
Two top 50 teams.
We were in 49th before.
Yeah. Well, everybody came in clutch and definitely came in.
Well, someone got booted. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. We won't say names.
Did they actually get booted though, D?
I'm not exactly
We
sure.
don't have confirmation on it, really.
We don't have definitive evidence.
They got.
Is this
Or
a-
JJ,
a cheater?
yes, sorry.
A hacker?
No, one of our
No.
NTG players.
Really?
Yeah, longtime player.
Yeah. He
no.
he came right back though, which is what I don't understand. Because when the game like auto boots you, you don't come right back. You have to like open a support ticket, and then they have to investigate it and find out why the computer like automatically did that and blah blah blah. And sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't, depending on what the reason was. But he came right, like I brought him right back, so we don't know. He thought he was booted. We thought he left on his own. It didn't say that anyone kicked him, and he claims that he was sleeping. So I
Wow.
don't know.
Sad.
So
I also was playing earlier. I was in the middle of a battle with a 3-star relic, and do you know the screen that you have when you're right before the battle, where you got the 4 things at the bottom, and one you pick the Titan, and one you pick the troops?
Hours.
What?
8 hours till launch Castle 25.
yeah, I was just gonna say I'm just waiting for
Wow,
D to
that's a
finish
lot.
what she's gonna say, and I was just gonna say
Oh, so what I was saying is the pre-screen before you battle and then the battle screen were overlaid on top of each other. So I was in the battle, but I could still access the pre-screen. I didn't try
Really?
to change my Titan. It was the weirdest thing, and then I couldn't anything. And I
Did
didn't
you
want to leave.
lose? Did you lose your relic?
I lost my relic, but I won the battle, even though I didn't kill anything. It just said, I just waited for it to time out, and then it said victory. I took pictures of it because I wanted to send it to them because I've never seen anything like this before.
It sounds like dark magic.
does
Right?
sound like dark magic has
It's them 666 souls. That's what it is.
that's right. Well, I have 8 hours and 50 minutes until
Salon.
I'm Castle 25.
There'd be nothing more epic than turning Castle 25 on stream.
What, you
my
want me to
goodness.
just gem the last 511?
There would be nothing more epic.
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna get like 800 or 900 gems for just being for rank. So hold on.
Zalin.
You have an
Zalin.
opportunity.
Yeah, hold on,
You
Mr.
max
Zalin.
your castle in a game that
700.
you've been playing for 3
700.
years live.
With friends.
He streams
With
every week,
friends.
so he can
Yeah,
do
but
it
it's
anytime.
going to happen
That's
in 8
why it
hours
happened.
and 50 minutes.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
can just
You're
wait.
Oh, and how long?
JJ.
In 8 hours and 50 minutes, he'll hit
And
Castle
how many gems?
25.
And how many
It's
gems?
510.
All right, let's vote, guys. Vote in the
There's
chat.
no
Should
vote.
There's
Zalon-
no vote. JJ
Damn
just says just
button.
do it. You want me
Should
to?
no
Zalon
vote.
gem his castle? Only
This is like a
500
big
gems?
Deal. Zalon,
This is a
like
huge deal.
Wait,
of age.
5,000 gems or 500?
500.
Hold on.
There's no.
Oh, now you're saying Zalon? D's like Zalon. Come on.
Zeno said
Zalon.
gem it.
Zalop.
Gem it. Do
Bro.
it. My body is ready.
Jam it. Jam it. Jam it.
Oh, we did it! Oh!
Congratulations.
Yo,
level
look at that. The
25.
achievement happened in the top. Look at that. The achievement. Oh.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
We're live on the stream right now. Zalon.
Look at that. Look at that. Max upgrade. It
It's
says
been
max
3
upgrade.
long years. How
Yes.
do you feel? How do
Yeah.
you feel,
Bum,
Zalon?
bum, 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 bum.
Yes.
So, now that I am a max castle level, level 25,
Yeah.
I am able to immediately start, I have to start building, actually.
Fury has joined us for this momentous occasion.
Yes.
Fury, any comments on
Fury.
level 25 Zalon?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hi, Fury.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello. This is where you've been
hello,
hiding.
Fury,
Yeah.
you got
Where
an
you've been
actual,
hiding.
you got a warm greeting, Fury, unlike me. Oh, it's ice. Oh, oh
Have you been
God.
trying to get a hold of me?
You only got about 6 messages. That's
We
about
usually
it.
have a date on Sunday nights
Yeah.
to
You
talk
stood
about
me up.
kicks and stuff, and he takes care of my
Brother
kicks
Fury.
and things that I don't want to do.
Extinction says Brother Fury.
I'm up to 14,000, nearly finished.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Well done.
So how
Well done.
how we doing? Fairly new Father Fury, being able to
Oh.
still.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Exactly. Are still able to get some time in with the game as well as work. And
Yeah. I'm still at the same work and still doing my night shifts. I'm at work right now, actually. I'm still grinding right into the end of the event. So I still
Oh,
got 3
okay.
hours.
Okay.
So, and it's only cost me about 4,000, 5,000 gems, roughly,
Okay.
Nice.
to do this event. I had a load of boosters from the for the arena, and I've been just been every time the portal regenerates, I just every time. So quite a cheap event for me, actually.
Nice. Well, yeah, exactly. Because at this point, I mean, we knew this event, especially Fury, that a lot of people weren't trying to go all the way. A lot of people, if anything, were just using saved up stuff from TOW or just saved relics, but mostly saving for next week. So
yeah, my target was only at for 10k to get a Lubu, and I was like, oh, I still got a whole 24 hours, so I might as well finish because I'm on night shift tonight, so I might as well go all the way.
You must have got a lot of great relics. How many did you get from the TOW?
I got 2. So I got 3 2-stars and about 4 1-stars. I think I got 1 star.
Wow.
So nice. I had about 7 relics altogether to start with. So
That's amazing.
But,
Yeah, very nice. Congrats.
So long. You pulled 8, you said?
I did 8 with with 1,100 gem spend. So yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, I got 2.
I got 1.
Yeah.
I got a rock.
I got a rock. That's what needed there.
You got one of them chiclets? Yeah.
I didn't get any 4-stars from the arena though. Normally I get 4 stars, but I didn't get any on.
I got a septic belt. I was just so giddy that day. Septic belt.
Nice.
Yeah, I fused those. But yes, I definitely have to say this Chinese New Year, even though this is a kind of a repeat Titans, I think this is beating out the winter events repeat Titans. Now, I don't know about the repeat Titans of the Halloween event, but I still think it's definitely beat out the winter Titan repeat Titans.
We're not even done yet, though, bro.
Well, I know, because we still have the Relic event. The Relic event on Tuesday, Wednesday is going to give us some more Fury knows.
Oh, it's not tomorrow. It's Tuesday, huh?
It's Tuesday, Wednesday, apparently. So the Relic event that drops Tuesday, Wednesday, if it comes out tomorrow, I'll be happy. But if it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, from what I understand. And
is there anything tomorrow?
I don't know. I think
not according to Steel Spine's recap.
That sucks because it's a federal holiday and I have the day.
I know. This is a day to grind.
Yeah.
Did you have the day off tomorrow?
Me? Yeah.
Damn.
I'm working tomorrow, so.
Yeah, it's still convenient for Fury too. So everybody's like, it would be convenient for us.
Every day is a DOT day for Fury.
Right.
No, normally I'm at home Mondays, but someone goes, "Can I swap Thursdays to Monday with you?" So I was like, "Oh, I suppose so." So I'm going to be free all day Monday, so at work.
Extinction has to work. See, it'd be good for him too. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's really going on tomorrow. Just collecting your stuff, from this event, and that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm over 2 million VP. What's up, D? What's up?
Forging relics is what I'm doing.
That's what I'll be forging relics and upgrading my piggy tomorrow. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Forging relics. When's the next Titan event?
A week from Monday. Yeah, save your Titan.
Week from tomorrow. Yeah, week from tomorrow. I've been saving all my all my pre-leveled and basically my 3-star Titans. I've been saving all of them.
I think Godan made one of the most helpful videos in a long time with his fusion strategy video. Did you guys see this?
What was it?
Yeah.
I saw it dropped, but I didn't watch it.
Some guy broke down the science of you level all your 1-stars to level 24, and you have the maximum food saving. I was like, that's pretty brilliant. Because I would normally level them up to 30, but there's some math advantage of only leveling up your Titans to level 24, all your 1-stars. It was very helpful. Surprisingly.
That's interesting. I don't level up my.
I've done that, but I don't go specifically to 24. I usually take my 1-stars to 15 or 20, and then I fuse those into other Titans. because you're saving yourself food, but I didn't realize it was 24 was the number.
That's what this guy says.
I run into serious issues with maxing out my food on a regular basis during these events, so I've actually gotten to the point now that I am taking level 1-star Titans and fusing them into 4 stars because I'm just trying to dump food. So that's what I've gotten to.
Yeah, I normally go to 30. I've got I think about 14 level 30 level 1s. I've been doing that for a while. I always max out to 30, but I didn't know 24 was the limit, the best.
Zalon, I do want to make note of one thing. You've done your entire Castle 25 upgrade without the food or gold glitch.
Well, yeah, impressive. I never had the food or gold glitch the entire game, so I've been able to, I've upgraded I've upgraded everything without the food or gold glitch.
That is impressive.
The entire time.
Raid enough, bro.
What do you mean I don't raid enough? I have over 500 raids.
You don't even raid, bro.
Exactly.
You don't even raid, bro.
Exactly. You only have 500.
556.
Now scroll up.
I'm scrolling. I'm
Now
scrolling.
Scroll up.
I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
1,159, Mr. JJ. Somebody had some serious time this weekend.
I did. I just hit auto. Go, 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 go.
I still got a while for my castle level 25 to finish. I still got 2 weeks and something to finish my level 25 castle.
No. These guys convinced me to level it up early. But see, after season rewards, I'm going to get 700 more gems, plus tomorrow's dailies. I'm going to be almost back up to 57 here pretty shortly, which basically means this entire event cost me nothing. I collected one extra token, so I have 9 instead of 8 saved tokens, not pulled, and I still have 2 1-stars and a 2-star left from TOW to go into this next event. Plus the relic.
Are they using the same relics? Is it same relics?
We were told it's supposedly to have the same relics. And the
devs are totally reliable.
That's why I was more.
Bro, well done.
I was a little bit more reluctant to use my 3-star in this event just because I thought maybe it's not going to be the case.
And worst case scenario, you can use it for
yes.
Anyway.
Worst case scenario, you can use it for any relic event.
That's
why
I saved my 3 stars for that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
good call, man.
But anyway, our DOT community, thank you for everybody joining in on Discord. We had, of course, Ice, Fury, D, and JJ. I do appreciate it. I am going to wrap this up because, of course, I have been streaming for a little while. I hope everybody, of course, had a great event. And, yeah. Have a good one, DOT community. Anybody else have anything last things to say?
Congratulations, Zalon.
Oh, on my Castle 25? Let me click on it. Castle 25. Don't look at my Minotaur defense. It's like,
beautiful.
Yeah, right, beautiful. Right. But anyway, all right. Thank you, DOT community, and yeah, I'll probably be back on Tuesday or Wednesday for the Relic event to do a live stream on it. I would say because it's something going on, you know. Because why stream when there's nothing going on, right, T?
Yeah.
Ha ha.